I see where everything is. Just let me know you're ready. Let me get my phone. Watch it. I know you ain't live now, are you?
I'm live right now.
You are?
I don't know. That's why I'm about to go to my channel and see if I am.
Damn.
I hate using internet. I hate using Internet Explorer. I want to use Google Chrome, but it's not pulling up. And right now, Infinity War is the #2 box office film of all time.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
It already beat Titanic and it's on its
Endgame?
way. Yeah. I said Infinity War. My bad. Well, Endgame is now the #2 box office film of all time. It beat Titanic already.
Damn.
So it's on its way to get Avatar. And it's only been in theater. It might be its second weekend.
It's already
And right now, it's gonna be it. It literally has no competition. The only thing it has right now, in competition wise, is
Avatar.
and that's coming out is Pikachu.
Oh yeah.
And that's not really competition because it's not gonna make. It's the most it's gonna make is 90 million. I can see if Endgame making over 100 million again this second weekend.
The fucking
A lot of
hype
people didn't see it.
The hype for Endgame killed Shazam's movie. Like,
It kind of made me upset about that because I liked Shazam.
Yeah.
I really did. I like Shazam a lot.
and it killed
But
the movie.
compared to this though,
Nah.
oh, not that.
It's hard to say that. I don't even know it. I don't even know what that is.
I did it. All right, let's go. I got it.
Yeah, man.
Am I live? You
I
got
keep shifting my shit around. Like, I'm
Am I
like,
I got it.
Am I live?
Well, I'll
Yeah, you're live.
here's my top.
Say a minute ago.
It's going from 5 to 1.
ah, yeah.
Big hitters. Big hitters, man.
All the big hitters.
Big hitters, man.
That's a personal.
Live. Perfect. All right, we live, yo. We live, buddy. All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Alex Tomlinson, sitting with my brother, Myron, my brother, Marquise, my dude, Darius. And we're here, obviously, if you've seen the title, we're here to talk about Endgame spoiler review. We're going all out spoiler. We're going to talk about each scene by scene, our favorite parts, what we really, some nitpicks. I will say nitpicks because to me they're not nitpicks because the payoff is, yeah, I could take the nitpicks. But we're gonna give our thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts about the movie. If you haven't seen my review, I have a spoiler-free review on my channel as well. Go ahead and check that out too. If you don't want to get spoiled, but I don't care. We're gonna talk about this movie spoiler-filled.
Hell yeah.
So I want to go ahead and give what y'all thoughts of the film. Darius, you can go ahead and start and give us your thoughts on the movie. What you thought of it? What
I thought the movie was so goddamn accurate when it comes to the comic books. Like, just everything that they did, it had so many different beats that had the comics, the movies. It wrapped everything up in a beautiful bow. Like, it was just a great movie in that aspect. I can't even imagine. Like, anything else. Like, 22 movies, then you get to this point, and then everything that they did, it connected, it finished it, and it answered a lot of my questions. I mean, I don't know. Marquise?
what you thought, bro?
All I can say is this is like one of the best cinematic universes and experiences I've ever had in my 20 years of being on this very earth, and this is the greatest thing in cinematic history. I swear. I mean, all of it can agree. Like this one last movie.
When Iron Man came out, you were only what, 11 years old?
I was only fucking.
That's like
Yes.
Oh,
It
yeah.
came out 2008.
Yes, 10 years
2008.
around 2008 till now.
Yeah, a decade.
This 10 years and 22 movies, by far one of the best cinematic entertainment experiences ever had, and it's gonna be ongoing forever because they can't stop.
And it's never been done before.
And it's never been done before.
It's
The
never
best
been done.
thing
Only
history
thing
to
I-
make.
Only thing I can think about is like Harry Potter. Harry
Yeah.
Potter's one of those
Right,
things
that's
10
what-
years.
I love it. Harry Potter's amazing.
That's why I got that feeling.
But that's still amazing.
Yeah.
It's still amazing.
That's what
Harry Potter, yeah.
That's
Well,
why
like,
I felt that
they
too.
only did the trilogy at first?
Yeah, but
Then they got the Hobbits. They got the
films, but,
Hobbits.
Like, I can say the same about Lord of the Rings. Like, Lord of the Rings was kind of like
Yeah.
that too, where like from that first film to Return of the King, it was like, man, you was waiting to see what was happening and everything. Myron, what you thought about the movie, man?
Man, I was amazed. I was blown away. I cried.
We all
cry.
did.
If
We
you
all
go to a
did.
movie and you cry,
It did something.
that's what this movie gonna do. It got so many emotions. You get hyped. You can see all the characters. Everybody's just together, and we never seen everybody together ever.
Not even in the-
Because even in
Shout out to
Infinity
the
War,
Russo
they were
brothers.
separate. They together, but they're not together. They're separate. And that's what was pissing me off about Infinity War. So I'm like, bro, if they was all together, now seeing that they're all together, look what they could have done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
would've won.
They would have dogged them. They would have dogged
They
them.
dogged them. but
It would've
That division
Yeah.
from Civil War.
That's
The
what it
division.
is.
That shattered everything.
Man,
We
I
saw it
cried.
in
I cried. I
High
cried.
school, bro.
we all going through situations. I'm going through situations. So I'm like, I felt every moment of that scene, of that part. At least the ending. I felt all that. I felt all of that because he went out with a bang. Everything went out with a bang. It was this movie was a bang, and I see why it's number 2 in the. It's making history right now.
It's making history.
It leads up to this. Yes, it's worth it. Go see it. Now, if you ain't seen it yet, you're dumb. And it's people saying that it's corny. It's not for you.
Yeah, another thing I want to talk about was like the 3-hour runtime. Did it feel like 3 hours? You guys?
No,
it didn't.
and that's what everybody say. How many people I asked them like, you seen it? I said, nah. There's like, it's 3 hours long. I said,
Yeah.
is that what everybody think about? Y'all don't really like. Y'all don't care about the movie.
Yeah, y'all don't
care.
about the time.
Don't care about it.
I don't care
Just
about
look,
it.
just watch it. Just sit down and just get immersed
Yeah.
into
Right.
this beautiful world we're getting
Yes.
from these experiences because
Yes.
we're getting thrown into a comic world on the screen. You're not
Yes.
gonna have to grab a book and read. Just
No.
sit down there and watch and
Right.
be amazed by these actors playing these characters
Right.
that we grew up with for years.
Right.
And don't just follow a hype train.
Yeah,
Watch
right.
the movie if you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, don't just.
And another thing was like I was going back to Infinity War because Infinity War was 2 hours and 30 minutes. If you could just sit there for another 30 minutes, you should have no problem.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
For real, like the last scene is the whole 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And that
That's
and
the
that,
whole
that
scene
final
right
act.
there. The whole final act. That's the
That
extra
final
30
act is
minutes.
amazing.
Yeah.
Final act is so amazing.
Yeah, the
And
final
the
act
best.
is so amazing.
That's the one of the best final act of a movie I've ever seen, Alex.
It's pieced together.
It pieced
when,
so
the,
together.
when the 3 baddest niggas come out there, they say something. How's he been sitting there? This nigga Thor said absolutely nothing. He said, oh, let's kill him properly. This
Yeah.
Now that we're all in agreement.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the plot, but obviously I would probably want to go by each because the movie kind of structured itself as a 3-act film. Like really, the first act is
With
really
the
them
song
going
on the
through
side,
after the snap. If you guys didn't know, Endgame takes place like the beginning starts 22 days
Yep.
after
After Endgame.
Thanos snapped his fingers.
Yep.
Okay. Tony Stark is literally out in space, and did you guys? We all kind of theorized that Captain Marvel was gonna save him. It was kind of made sense that she would be the one to save him.
I didn't know about that.
I kind of
didn't
figured
think
that because if once Rocket got Earth, you sure he probably has a tracker on the ship.
Right.
Like he probably has a tracker on the ship and told Captain Marvel, okay, you can fly into space, just go find them. You know,
Yeah.
because he didn't know who was gone or not. So when he finds out they're all gone, that's why I love that he get that moment with Nebula.
Okay.
Because he obviously see no one else goes off the ship. And he's like, oh wow, so everyone is gone. You know, and then the other scene.
Oh yeah.
And then the scene where Rocket goes off on Thor, like, man, I lost everybody, bro. Like, I wanted to give a special shot to Rocket.
Rocket was raw, yeah.
Rocket,
Rocket
I
was
love
raw.
the scene.
Yes,
He's talking
yes.
to Ant-Man. He's like, oh, you want to go to space? You want to go to space, brother? I'll take you to space. I'm like, man, Rocket, man. Rocket is just interacting with these characters that we've always known, bro.
Rocket was never around none of these people, bro.
Yes,
He was
bro.
only around Thor.
Yep.
That was really the only person he ever like connected with, because obviously they went together to go get his
Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
Right. And
But then he had Winter Soldier. He was hanging out with Winter Soldier at the end.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's,
yeah.
but that too. That's why I love they showed that scene when they were shooting together.
Yeah,
right. Like I said, and then after that, they bring Tony back, and I love that scene where Tony and Cap is talking, and he's like, "Man, I needed you."
Yeah.
And I wanted to go back and say, "No, you didn't call the phone.
He didn't.
You hesitated to call because if you would have called, Cap was right there because Bruce Banner called him,
Yeah.
and he showed up right there." I know what that is.
Fucking
That's somebody honking the horn outside. But like I said, that kind of made Man of Steel like he was there.
Yeah.
You the one was scared because of Sokovia Accord. You the one you kind of started this
Oh,
with
man.
Civil War.
Yeah.
And I understand he was about to die. He was on a ship for almost a month on the verge of dying. So that's why he went on. But there's a campaign going. I think the director's trying to get Robert Downey Jr. an Oscar nomination for just his performance alone because that one scene
Right, that
right there
body
was
of work,
that one scene right there showed like he's really indulged in this character and everything. You know,
Nobody can take Iron Man's spot from him ever.
It's like
if anybody
it's
play
like
Iron Man,
Jackie
I don't ever want to
Wolverine.
see it. I don't
Yeah.
ever
It's
want
like
to
Jackie
see it.
Wolverine.
I ever want to
I
see
can
it.
never see nobody playing
I
that
don't ever
character.
want to see nobody playing Iron
Sorry,
Man
I don't wanna-
ever in my
never.
life. You might see
Yeah.
anybody play Iron Man.
10 years.
I
of this
never
character.
want to play
10
it.
years.
Yeah, and then another callback is when he's talking to he brings up the Age of Ultron thing. He's like,
Yeah.
I told you we was gonna lose, and you said we was gonna do it
Do that
together.
together.
Yeah, and he said he wanted to suit armor around the world, and then
Yep.
Cap said, look what that got us.
Yeah.
Like we destroyed an entire city because
Y'all, y'all,
Don't call that the Age of
they
Ultron.
basically
How much we
always,
lost because
anywhere
of
they go, they destroy it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why he said no. We shouldn't really be doing this. That's the reason after with the Sokovia and all that. Obviously the trees.
Right, right. So and after that, Tony kind of passes out and he kind of gets away from it, and then the Avengers are trying to figure out a way. We need to get Thanos to reverse it. We need to get Thanos to reverse it. They find out that Earth was the strongest cosmic thing around that they snapped.
Yeah.
Another thing, I might be theorizing too much. That might be the cause of X-Men.
That snap? Or the
Yeah,
first snap?
the first snap might be the cause of mutants coming to Earth.
Oh.
Or mutants being there.
Why do you think- how do you think
Just
that?
because of how strong the cosmic threat was, or
Yeah.
how the energy alone was so strong on Earth. I might be theorizing too much. I don't think Kevin Feige or any of them thinking about that, but
Yeah.
just in my opinion, I would love for that to be one of the reasons that the snap really caused mutants to develop and become
But
on
you
Earth.
think there's a barren wasteland after the snap happened originally? They showed New York or whatever, and it's all desolate
Right,
and barren.
right.
That could be like where you would have something where the characters would mutate or something like
Yeah,
that. Like,
right.
that
right,
might come out.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
see
said.
that
That's what I
happen.
mean. That's what I
You
mean.
see that happen.
This is another movie, but like Deadpool's the reason. Like most people develop the mutant gene when they go through a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So like people done lost their family members.
Yeah.
That's a very traumatic experience.
Yeah.
So like something like that maybe might cause mutation. I might be looking into it too
5
much.
years.
Yes,
5 years.
exactly.
5 years.
That's
So-
enough time to get a
so-
whole bunch of
stuff
mutants.
going on.
So
yeah.
I just wanted to throw that out there because I've been thinking about that the whole time. Like, man, I think I was talking to John about it. I said, man, that might be the main cause of why X-Men might be here now.
True.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, I love Captain Marvel's line. He's like, I'm gonna just go kill Thanos.
Right.
And then, like, you know where he is? And then Nebula comes out and says she knows where he is. They find out he has his own other planet that we're gonna go to after he did the snap.
Yep.
And they called it the Garden. I love Rhodey's line. He says, "Oh, that's cute. Thanos has a retirement plan."
Right.
Thanos has a retirement
I said,
plan.
obviously, he's a
Yeah.
destiny fulfilled.
Right,
He
right.
said.
And then
It just reminded me of Shrek when he came out.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that.
see that? You see that?
He had the little things. Look at this shit. What are you doing?
They got a meme showing that.
Dinner?
They said
They got a meme.
Thanos before
They got a meme.
Thanos after the snap. It
Yeah.
shows him like doing the Shrek
Normal
opening.
shit.
And,
He's taking a shower and everything.
yeah.
He's chilling.
So they find out where Thanos is, and I look like that's why I love these Avenger films because you see all these characters interacting, and I just love the little lines like when Rocket says, "Who hasn't been to space?" and they all somebody raise their hand. He's like, "Man, just don't throw up on my ship because obviously they about to literally jump
Yeah.
through space."
You know what? I love the look of Captain America's
Yes,
eyes.
when he's looking
He's just
at
like
the
he's
stars.
like
Like,
wow.
wow.
This is
Never
like
been to space.
whoa. Like
Not like that. Though,
Right,
because
that's why
they're-
he never been to space to where they jumping into
Yes.
another
universe.
Universe.
Yes,
They going to a universe where he never even think they was gonna see.
Exactly.
Right. So when they jump, they go, nigga, you right there. Now now you ain't got no choice. We ain't
A man
nowhere
out
near
of
Earth.
time.
We far ahead. We far as hell.
1945,
Yeah,
this
they far
man's
as
in
hell.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah, they far
He's
as hell.
sitting next
Yeah.
to a fucking raccoon.
Right, right.
He said for the last 70 years he didn't come back and see this shit. Paul got low. Like when when Paul Rudd came back, she's like, I get emails from a raccoon. Nothing is weird anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like
Everything is normal. Facts.
Everything is what it
real.
is.
For real. No, once they said once you mean ain't nothing weird, bro. Once you seen Brain like on the Age of Ultron, he come back. That's when you know.
Yeah, you talking about Ultron comes
Yeah.
back. Yeah,
That's when you never.
Well, I mean, obviously, the first Avenger when aliens come and
Right.
almost destroy New York.
You know what I'm saying?
Once that happened, it was over with. You know, it's all holds barred now.
Right.
You know? But that's why I said, like I said, I love these Avenger films because, like you said, you get these scenes where you see all these characters together. Like when they go attack Thanos and Captain Marvel just comes up and put him in a headlock.
Yeah.
It's like, man, like it's just crazy to see Captain America walk up and knowing Captain Marvel just literally came and gave him a headlock. Like that's just so crazy to think. Like nowadays we get that, and it's like we're used to it.
Yeah.
And like 10 years ago, like when
You
Nick
compare
Fury came on saying you're part of the bigger universe, you just don't know it. We thinking They're not doing what they're doing. They're not doing this,
They're
bro.
not doing
I was like, talking to Batman, like, let me go do the Avengers, bro.
He was thinking that he was talking about Captain Marvel too.
Exactly.
Nick Fury talking about Captain Marvel.
Exactly.
He's seen a whole nother world before that movie even happened.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
God
saying.
damn.
That's what I'm saying.
He needed Captain America because Captain America
He
was
was already-
already assembled before Iron Man.
Right.
That took place in the
And
40s.
Ant-Man was there too.
Exactly.
Ant-Man was there too.
Exactly.
Ant-Man
Because
was.
Hank Pym.
Yep.
And so we find out that Thanos destroys the stones. He used the stones to destroy the stone. That's why that planet got so much cosmic energy around it. And I love everyone's looks on their face because they're just so devastated. Like, and Thor, I say pay attention to Thor's look because he just thought like that's the whole thing he thought about the whole time. I messed up.
Yeah.
I messed up.
I had the final blow right before everything happened. That final moment, that was
And then he does do it. He cuts his head off, and I love that I went for the head. Everybody just looking like, what do we do now?
And then they just walk
And
away.
then the silhouette of Thor just walking away.
That's
the music, man.
That's when you know he's depressed. That's when you know like his brain's done. He's gone.
Yep.
He's done. He did what he needed to do, but he's done. He's done. His head is done.
right, because it's way too late.
Yeah,
He's done.
What did y'all reaction in theater when the 5 years later popped up on the screen?
I
I
was surprised.
I gasped. I gasped.
I said that's a
Y'all
long
didn't-
time.
I didn't think they were gonna do
That's a
that.
what? That's a long
But I
time.
think
That's a
it's
long
in
time.
the
Just
trailer,
imagine
they
5 years
showed
of this happening.
Black Widow territory.
Everything.
I'm like, it's going to get times.
You see
I
it like
think in
nothing's
5
going on.
years.
I thought it was
So I'm like, at least like
I thought it was
months.
gonna be two.
Two or
I thought
something
at least
like
two.
that.
I didn't expect 5 years.
That's a long time,
That's a
man.
long like I said, I love. And what most people complain about this movie is that it's slow in the beginning, but some of these moments are important.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
the scene where Cap is in the group, and it's funny. The other guy that's talking is the one of the directors of the film. That's Joe Russo. the guy
I
that's
know.
like,
I see him.
Shout out to the
there.
Russos,
He's
bro.
like,
Yeah,
ah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Shout out to the
Russos.
Russos.
He was a Winter Soldier, that dude in the hallway.
He
He was like, hey,
was
yeah.
the scientist that was supposed to interrogate Bucky,
Yep.
but he ended up dying. He was
Right.
the dead body in the tub.
Oh, wow.
I think his daughter was Hawk.
Yep,
was
that's
it
his daughter.
Hawkeye's
It's
daughter?
Hawkeye's
Yeah.
Hawkeye's
Okay.
daughter.
Oh,
That's his
word.
daughter.
That's his real daughter. Yeah.
They always got kids. They always
I
got
do the
school
same
stuff.
thing,
I
man.
do the same
Real
thing.
cousin, come on
So
in
you
here.
do the same thing, but you don't do the same
Don't let
thing.
me get into film industry. I'm putting everybody.
Oh,
Everything,
bro.
a side character, you doing something, bro.
And save you money.
Ain't nobody else.
We can do that
Shit,
too.
my family.
Yeah, you can be the
I
cashier.
pay you $1,000 for a 10-second shot. Boom.
For sure.
I mean, but like I said, I love that line because we find out he's gay because he talked about going on a date with a guy,
Yeah.
and he says we just didn't know what to talk about because obviously it's 5 years. There's no sports teams. There's nothing really going on. The crazy thing is their TV because there's literally no one to do
You
anything.
don't know.
It look like when they show like the aspects of the world, it look like nothing really was going on. Everybody was just in
Everybody's
darkness.
depressed.
Everybody was just
All your
trying to
family
live,
disappeared.
just trying to live,
Yeah.
trying to, but there was too
That's
much
why
going
when
on.
Captain America said like Thanos should just killed all of us.
Right.
You know,
Right.
the world is in our hands. You know, we
Right.
have to make it better.
Right.
That's why. That's what Thanos was really
Wanted to do. That's
he
what he
wanted
wanted
to
to do.
kill us half was off so we can try to thrive to be better. But when our minds don't really work like that. We're stubborn beings, man.
Yeah.
Right.
When we get something taken from us, we never, especially as big as a loved one, we don't
Right.
get over it.
No.
You know that. We don't get over that
Right.
for a long
Right.
time.
Think
You
about
know?
it. 5 years. It's only been 2. Like,
Exactly.
2 for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I know what's
So,
going on. You know what I'm saying?
So, we go back, and like I said, at all these small character moments, we get all of the remaining heroes are like talking to Black Widow, and everyone's saying it's a Namor. He basically like Aquaman. It's Marvel's version of
Yeah.
Aquaman. They said it was a hinting of him because there was
Yeah.
earthquakes
Oh,
in the
okay,
water,
underwater?
but that's just probably a nod. I
Oh,
don't think
really?
it's-
Oh,
But remember,
Namor.
the Namor.
Namor is like Aquaman. He's an
But they-
underwater being. Like
But they
Aquaman.
say, yeah.
Oh, I think I need to talk about
It's their version of Atlantis.
Okay.
And
Earthquakes under the water is supposed to be
right,
not
but
towards Namor.
Marvel
Yeah.
Marvel doesn't have the rights to do a movie for him, but he might be.
Isn't he doing that Universal stuff?
Yeah,
the
I
Hulk?
think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And I think it might be a hint that he might be the villain in Black Panther too. Who knows? I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not saying it's confirmed or anything,
Yeah.
but I think it would be wrong.
That'd be wrong.
Because in
Yeah.
Iron Man 2, when you look at the back of the map, you see all the different points of the map where they're looking at for certain things.
Yeah.
You see a point in Africa is basically Wakanda, and you see another circle in the water, circling something in the water.
What
So,
scene?
and,
Is that the Nick Fury scene where he was looking at the Avengers stuff?
no, when he interrogates Iron Man, it gives him his slip and he's reading all this stuff like, oh, so I'm not qualified. You want Iron Man, but you don't want me. That's what
I
that's
gotta watch that.
That's what I said. That's why I said each movie is important. So if you didn't watch it, I think you need to watch
Iron
it.
Man
Yeah, you got
Iron Man
to.
2.
That's so long.
Yeah, that's just like
It's so
We
long.
revisit these movies a lot.
Right.
We go back and we just.
And I love the interaction between the characters because Captain Marvel saying she's not gonna come back, and then Rocket said, "Oh, what you gonna do? You gonna get a new haircut?" And she's like, "Hey, Furface,
Right.
Other things going on in this world, just like this planet.
Right. You guys are just all here, like there's shit
Going on everywhere." So
Right.
when she said
jumped
that,
from different
yeah,
spaces.
when she said that, I thought they weren't going to bring her back. I'm like, okay, so she was just here for the beginning, and that's it.
Yeah.
I didn't think she was going to come back because I didn't see
I didn't
all the
either.
scenes in
I
the
didn't
trailer,
either.
so I didn't know if she
A
was
lot of
there.
people I talked to said they forgot she was even in the movie.
Exactly.
After that.
So like when she comes back, it's kind of a surprise. 'Cause I'm like, who else would that be?
I was in the theater, bro. I was in the theater.
He said, "Oh, you're missing Captain Marvel."
I said something. We're missing somebody.
Captain, I said.
All of a sudden, we see that.
He said, "Hey,
What's
they're
this?
firing at us. They're firing at us. Those stars are coming down like a shooting star, bro. He went straight through it, bro."
What I say, bro? I said, she coming. She coming. She know what's going on.
Hell
She
yeah,
coming,
bro.
But it's gonna take her a minute to come, because obviously she coming from
Mm-hmm.
far as fuck.
Yeah. So we get the scene where after that Ant-Man comes back because obviously a rat had to come over and hit the button so him to come out. There's a lot of certain actors in this movie that's from other shows that Joe Russo and them directed. I think they did Community, I think. And there's certain actors in even all the Captain America movie they put in from Community.
I saw
Inside
that
the show.
skinny dude. He had,
Right.
Yeah.
The Chinese guy inside the in that is one of the characters in Community too. And then the one lady in the elevator, she was on Community as well. But she's on a lot of other stuff too. She was,
I noticed her for
she's
something.
the one lady from Drake and Josh.
I know.
She's hella-
I was like, hella like.
She's in Drake and Josh. So
I knew that.
y'all might be too old for that. You guys are young. But Drake and Josh is old.
Drake and Josh.
Reboot.
Was he gonna reboot?
Yeah.
They said they're probably gonna bring both of them back.
Oh,
I think
that's
they finally, because at first point in time they weren't
They weren't talking.
friends, so
They
I
weren't
think now
friends.
they're friends, but who knows? That would be nice. I think I would like that.
That
Seeing
would
their
be
oldest, they had kids and stuff. That'd be dope.
That'd be
That's
cool.
probably
Would they do the thing where they live in the same house or something?
I hope. I hope that.
They better put that on
No,
TV.
no,
It might be a regular.
The best thing they should do for that is probably putting them in houses where they live next to each other.
Yeah,
and then they got
Well,
families.
they could do
and
like a
families.
duplex.
Or a
and
duplex
it's
like
always
that.
coming over.
Yeah,
or something.
All right, going back in game. We off topic. We always do that. We're going off topic. But after that, Ant-Man comes back and he's literally walking around the whole city like, what the hell's going on? I love the reaction with the kid. He just looks at him like, just sniffles and stuff because obviously he got some
I think that kid is gonna be somebody. Like that scene has to be something. Cause he was at the
He was at the funeral.
That wasn't him. That wasn't him.
That was.
That was a different kid. That's
Who
the
was
kid
that?
from Iron Man 3.
Oh really?
Yeah, he just looked older.
Oh.
That's him too. That's the same actor. He just obviously looked older because it's been 5 years since that.
Okay.
It's only been 5 years since.
That's
that
why he was there. Oh,
Yeah, that's why he
okay.
knew Iron Man.
Okay. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so that
I
kid.
didn't even know that. Whoa.
Trust me, because they pan on him, and I'm sitting there like, who is that? And I'm thinking,
That's the same kid. That's the
the
same
same
real
actor
kid.
too, and everything. Yeah.
Oh.
He looks different, don't
Whoa.
he? Yeah, that's the same
even
actor and
recognize
everything. It's funny. That's the kid from Insidious. That's the same kid from Insidious.
Wow.
That got possessed. Yeah, that got possessed.
He old as
He's
fuck.
yeah. Go back to now. It's 9 years ago.
It really shows that in the music business you grow up fast.
Yeah, most
The
definitely.
music
Yeah, he
business-
done heard this
in the
too.
Movie business you grow up
Yeah,
fast.
yeah,
You grow up
yeah.
fast.
Especially when you're a camera. Because most
people,
when they shoot it, they're shooting these movies within years
Right.
of being made, not actually like
when they come out, right? Because they come
That's
out
why they look so
within
different.
a year after they make it. It come out
Right.
within a year after they make
True.
it.
Like they've been making this movie probably for about
2 years. Now.
since they've been developing this since like 2014.
Right.
So I mean, like that's why I love going back to certain things. This movie going back, like they planned this for the whole time. I don't care what nobody say. They've been planning this the whole time. They knew Cap was gonna get in there the whole time. They ended at Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Like just certain little things like that. It's like man, Kevin, we gotta give a shot to Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige, bro.
That is
Goat.
smart mother. Shut your mouth. He is really smart, man. Cause just someone like him and his whole team to think about this whole 10-year gap of 22 movies and each one being successful as it is. The Academy just needs to look at him alone like, man, he's really helped our movie business. He's really made the movie industry so successful, especially with the superhero genre. I mean, especially with them getting Academy
We
Award
didn't
nomination.
think we was gonna be able to see this, bro.
Right. So, alright, going back to Endgame with the plot. After that, like I said, these little character moments. We get Ant-Man literally walks into the whole like cemetery, like you see all the vanished names, and his reaction when he sees everything, and just the music alone, and like it sets the tone. Like, man, what the hell happened, bro?
Right.
And he's trying to find his daughter's name, but he ends up finding his name,
his own name.
He goes to his house and sees his daughter's old as hell, like she's old.
That's
5 years older.
woman. You missed 5 years with your daughter. Well, you don't even know it. Now you just.
Right.
He didn't even realize it was 5
For him,
years.
it was 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like I said, he ends up going back to the Avengers and telling them where he was at. He was stuck in the quantum realm. And Black Widow's like, nah, I know that had to be a long 5 years. Like, it wasn't 5 years. It was 5 hours for me.
Yeah.
So.
Is anybody sandwich?
Yeah. Yo, you gotta give credit to Paul Rudd, too. Paul Rudd was really good in this movie.
After seeing him in other movies, like the funny movies and shit.
Yeah.
You know, he don't need bust off them movies. But seeing him and actually in a
movie like this,
he showed us something he can do.
He
done stepped up.
Ant-Man had some of the best lines, like when he's talking about when Tony says, Cap, that suit did nothing for your ass. It's like, man, I think you look good. That's American.
That was one of the best lines ever. I ain't gonna cap.
That
was the best one.
That's a Paul line on.
You can tell he's such a fan. You can tell that Ant-Man is such a fan of Cap. But not even the part where he said that when they about to go up in the town, he's giving a speech. You can tell Rocket, he's really good at that. You see, he's like, yes. He's a fan for sure.
But that's also consistency.
That's what I'm saying.
He's been a fan since.
Right, because he's been a kid. Right, or he's been a kid. Because think about how old that Captain America is compared to him. He probably knew who he was.
Well, obviously, I'm talking about from when he first met Captain America. It is funny, even in Ant-Man and Wasp, when he was talking to Wasp, he's like Cap, and she like Cap.
You call him that now?
Yeah, like, that's what we call him. Like, he's in the ball and stuff. It's hilarious.
He really was happy.
Yeah, like, I know Captain America.
Yeah,
because unlike Spider-Man, he's like, man, I took Captain America's shield.
Right. Obviously, because he's a part of the Avengers now.
Yeah. So, going back to that, this is where we get the final, with the time thing going on. We obviously knew within the trailer they was gonna go within the quantum realm into time. Obviously there was some set photos showing where they was in the Battle of New York. We seen photos of them reacting to seeing Battle of New York. We knew they were gonna go back there. Paul Rudd, Ant-Man figure out we should use the quantum realm, and I love when he's like, man, it's crazy. I know it's crazy. And they like, and then Black Widow said, man,
Time machine.
Everything is going on. It's not crazy, bro. So we figure out they need to go talk to Tony. And this is the crazy thing that blew my mind. Tony has a daughter, bro. And she is wearing Gwyneth Paltrow's helmet, bro. I said, that is true, bro. This is really happening.
He made the armor.
And I love the little lines they give each other. The kid is so adorable, man. Like, she is so adorable, bro. I just, it's crazy. It's crazy to see him as a father.
She did a good job.
Yeah, most definitely.
She did an excellent job. She did a perfect job. I ain't gonna cut.
She sold her like stuff like a kid.
Even the part where they was talking to him, that she came on and said, "Mommy told me to come save you."
He like, I'm saved. Oh, like,
bro, that was one of the best scenes.
That's a real moment, bro. That's a real moment.
That's real shit. That's real. Excuse my name. That's real. That's a real moment.
So figure out Tony don't believe it. He don't want to do it. So they figure out
losing his family.
Right.
So they figure out they gotta find someone else, and who they find? Professor Hulk, baby.
Professor Hulk, basically, here is his hand.
Bruce Banner and the Hulk are now one. He has found a way to be Hulk and Bruce Banner at the same time. I love this scene, but it goes on too long. This is one of my things with the scene with the phone.
Yeah.
They should have cut that a little bit. Like, they should have cut that just a little bit because they kept going back and forth. Like, you want to take like,
right?
Take that phone. Take that phone.
And even the kids, like he kept trying to agree, say that they do want to take a photo.
He said, no, he don't want to take a photo. It's funny, but to me it goes on too long. But I just love that Hulk is the way he is, and he's happy. He's sitting there smiling, like telling the kid, listen to your mom.
Right.
Like, that's so weird, but I lost my mind because I didn't think it was going to go there.
Right.
You don't see him all in the trailers. I think they kind of messed up with these TV spots. You guys seen the TV spots?
Nope.
They're showing scenes from the end battle in these TV spots. Obviously, we already seen the movie. But
are you serious?
Yes! They're showing certain scenes from the end battle scenes. Kind of make me mad. But
because you get to see people.
It's hard to say that. The movie made over $2 billion. So who hasn't seen the movie?
Right.
You know? But I know certain people that did. But
I know somebody that didn't.
Right. And so yeah.
We gotta live under a rock or something.
Right, I can think like
Remember, we said we don't want people who don't want to be there to go.
Yeah.
They're not gonna appreciate it.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I be thinking of something.
Yeah.
They like to talk about that 3-hour point.
Yeah.
Everybody's still talking about that. I mean, y'all don't appreciate it. I
Yeah.
shouldn't go see
No,
it. Don't go see it.
no,
Wait till it come on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
wait till you get the bootleg.
No, to me, I say go see it in the theaters.
It's
The
the experience.
watching it with a crowd.
Yes, it was
it's-
the best. We had a good
Bro.
crowd.
Each Avengers screening was like this. Cause when I went to see Infinity War, it was the same way. I had terrible seats, but I enjoyed the hell out of
Hell yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Sitting next to a guy I didn't even know, but he was as hype as I was. He was
Dude,
talking about stuff like I was talking about.
Cause
stuff.
it's funny when we went there, I got a seat. They were all over here. They were like a couple seats over. The one dude sat between me and Alex,
He
and
was like 2 seats down from me.
and I just said, dude, it's okay, cause I don't care. Dude, one dude sat right here right next to me. He was really just watching the movie. These two right here, they all hype like we are. We like hell yeah,
Together, man.
yeah, we like
Man,
hell
oh my
yeah,
God.
bro.
So,
Yeah.
but that's another thing I tell everyone. I say, go see it, man.
Go see
Just
it.
go see it. And it deserves everyone to go see
Yes.
it because of everything that's built up.
Yes.
You know. So like I said, we finally figure out. We see Professor Hulk. We see he finally figures out that he's able to do both at the same time. He doesn't really believe it either because he gives a little bit of jokes to Ant-Man while they're doing it. And I love when they bring him back. He goes as baby,
Right.
young,
and old.
Scott and old.
And then back to the regular stuff.
And he comes back, and Cap is so distraught, and Bruce Banner's like, time travel!
Right.
I consider this a win. The way he looks, bro.
And I think to myself, you didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
You're not doing it. You're just sending him back to a younger age.
I think I skipped the scene where Tony figures it out.
Yeah.
Tony figures
Tony
time
figures it
travel.
out. Right. Tony
And
done
I
figure it
love that. It's another real moment.
He was the
come
one,
out of nowhere.
He was the one that needed us to figure it out.
Yeah.
He was
But, I figured that was gonna happen. He always figures it out.
He was just
He
doing
was working
test,
on it
test,
just for
test.
fun.
Yeah.
And then he just
Fun.
said, do one more test. And he did a zoom,
And it
and
was
he did perfect. And he's like, oh shit.
And right, and then we I said, me and he was like, I think he just figured it out.
Yeah. He's like, shit. And then he turns around, there's his daughter. She's like, shit. And that's like, that's a kid moment too. Like,
And I
damn.
love what he said, like, that's your mom's word, you can't use it. So it's like, okay, she can't use it because he said his mom.
Yeah.
Her mom using it, you know? So, and then another good moment where Pepper and Tony sitting there talking, like husband and wife, talking about, you know, I figured it out. She like, do it, because you're not going to be able to sleep if you don't fix it.
Yeah.
You know?
He
And
don't
that's
sleep.
another thing
But,
calls back to Iron Man 3.
but that's still though, he don't sleep. Period. Though.
Yeah.
That shows that he, even at point in time, he's still not sleeping at night.
Yeah.
He's still not sleeping. He's still messed up.
Yeah.
Even if he got a family, he's still thinking about all that stuff. Because obviously, he still got a picture of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's still not sleeping.
Right.
He's washing dishes. He's still
Yeah.
he's still up trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
He's still fucked up for real.
But and that's,
Excuse my
that's
language.
I thought that's another callback to Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
He was going through the whole
The post-traumatic shit.
Yeah, right.
So he figured out Tony Stark goes to the Avengers headquarters and they finally figure out, okay, we need to do this. Is this the scene where they go to New Asgard?
Yeah, they go to New
Obviously,
Asgard.
that's the scene when they go to Hawk and
Hawk and
Hawk
Rocket.
and Rocket.
I love the scene where Tony's like, we're getting the whole team, right? Yeah, we're trying to get everybody back. And obviously, they don't have problems getting everybody back because Hawkeye is not Hawkeye anymore. He's out there killing all the bad guys because he lost his family. It's a pretty decent
in the
scene.
beginning. That was the actual beginning of the movie.
We
wasn't
didn't
it?
talk about the opening. What do y'all think of the opening?
That kind of hit me hard.
That kind of hit me hard.
It hurt because I'm like, bro, all he was doing was trying to enjoy life.
Right.
He
All
wasn't
trying to do.
He was living life out of any of them. He was the only one really living life because obviously he got a family.
Yeah.
He still doing
But
anything to
another
do.
thing is he didn't know what was going on.
He didn't.
Because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
He
Just
didn't know
to be
what
in
was
the
going
dark
on.
like that. That means he didn't even try and contact them.
No.
He just went off on the deep end.
Yeah, he didn't want to.
Wow.
He retired.
Yeah.
But it makes it like it makes it more sad.
Like
Like
and all that.
he
Mohawk and all
He got a
that.
full sleeve.
Yeah.
He lost
Everybody just
not even just one. It was everyone was
Yeah.
gone. You know, he's sitting there like, what happened?
Yeah, he didn't even know.
Yeah.
Everybody just went
I love
quiet.
Jim Murray's look when he turns around like, what the freak?
Right.
What just happened? You
Yeah,
know?
he's trying to run just to
You
see.
feel it, right? You
Yeah.
feel it.
He's like,
I feel that. I feel that.
He could call everybody's name like, what?
I feel that part.
You guys,
He was. That was
you
just
guys
about
see
the
the
hot
opening,
dogs.
the Marvel logo. Certain characters aren't there.
I didn't even
I
notice
didn't
that. I didn't notice that.
Oh, because they showed the characters that disappeared right
Yes.
there. Oh.
They showed the you know how they show all the characters and
Right.
the logo comes
Yeah.
up. Black Panther isn't there. Ant-Man isn't there. they're all gone because they're not in the film.
Obviously, because we're not supposed to know that they're
Obviously,
there.
but the reason why they affect because they're not there technically.
Right.
I love the opening where Nebula and Tony are playing football. It's
Right.
really
Yes.
live to the end where they're tossing the gauntlet around to everyone to get to where they need to do. The way Nebula looks when she finally realized she's, like, is it fun or not? Her face the whole time, I'm sitting there like,
Still the same.
you know,
Her
she
face
just looks
never
so
changed.
surprised, like, I won? Okay.
Right.
Like, you know, like,
I'd like to try again.
yeah, I'm gonna try again.
Try again.
You know, she's like, that was fun. You know, like,
I didn't realize Tony was that skinny at the beginning.
Yeah,
Until
skinny.
that
So you got to the house.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, that's
I
why
didn't
I
realize
noticed he was
that.
that skinny. I'm like, yeah.
I know, I saw it in
he's
his
really
face, but I
skinny.
didn't know his body
But
was
yeah,
just
fucked
withered.
up. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That shows with a month of not really doing what you need to do.
Not eating or
especially
drinking.
with
or no oxygen.
especially his money.
Right.
He got money, so he eat good.
Yeah, I like
So
that
he
first
goes-
thing. I need to shave.
Good.
I need to shave. I need to shave.
Shave. Dude.
All right, going back to where we was at. Like I said, I'm gonna just try to fire it back. Cause I really want to talk about this the time stuff. We find out Thor is a drunk. He's an alcoholic.
Fat,
He's fat, slob. Corgan Meat comes back. We
You
finally
got that
figure out
video
they're
game
alive.
moment though.
What?
The video
Fortnite,
game.
bro.
Yeah, Fortnite version.
Every
That's
everybody
cap.
fuck.
Yo,
I think
everybody was like, he's playing
Fortnite?
Somebody
Somebody
else
else
like
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
And
I'm like, that
What's
dumbass
his name?
name.
What's his name? Duke Master 60 or something like that.
Duke Baxter,
Remember he
69.
talking to the
He's
kid.
like, this is Thor, God of Thunder. I'm gonna come down there to that little basement, rip your arms out, shove them up your ass, and then he's like, oh yeah, go cry to your father.
Let me know if he's giving me another problem.
Right.
Thank you, I will.
Shout out to Corgan Me. It was really good. I like the Ragnarok.
I didn't even expect Valkyrie to be back in the
I didn't
movie.
either.
I thought she got dusted.
No, I knew she was going back. I figured she was going
I
back.
think I seen a poster though.
I
Like,
did
a
too.
little-
I seen the
little
poster.
bit, but I'm
They
like,
showed the Chinese poster.
before the poster,
They showed
yeah.
that she was back.
Yeah. But they're just like, they got a normal life. They're just living life.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
fishermen now.
Yeah,
That's so-
that's
that's
what
so
they are
short.
now.
That's fine.
I think they are in Norway where
The father was.
Odin was at.
Yeah, his father.
That's why I think they had to fly the ship to get there.
Mhm.
And obviously drove into there.
Why didn't Hulk jump? Like, he didn't do anything.
Again,
He didn't really do
He's
There's
not-
a lot of
again,
stuff that Hulk
He didn't do
I
nothing. He
ain't
didn't do
so-
nothing.
Obviously,
He
we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
He really
We're gonna talk. He really didn't do. He's supposed to. You see him doing these movies.
Yeah.
He really did. Right. He really
Well,
didn't do.
especially
in this one.
But he really was really hurt.
But,
Yeah.
but
He lost
that,
twice.
That goes back to where, like, when they go back. I'm jumping ahead, but like when they go into 2012 when Captain America tells him you might have smashed niggas along the way, like that's a little gratuitous, but okay. And then when he does it, it's like I really don't want to do this.
You don't, because
But you didn't
I
combine
think
the best part of Hulk with
I think it's because he's
You didn't
seeing
do
his
the-
old Hulk.
Yeah.
He shows that
Yeah,
this
I love
Hulk is
that
out of
scene.
control.
I love that scene.
Remember, he
You see
even
the
look.
Hulk
Remember,
smashing
he's
on
looking at himself
He's
like,
I really did that. Oh.
and he didn't know.
He did.
Remember?
He was in control at that point in time.
Man,
That's why he was able to change into.
Oh yeah, right.
He was able
Yeah,
to
that's
change
what
into
Hulk
Hulk.
was.
He
Change.
was. He did change to the Hulk right there.
Yeah,
But I think once he changed though, the Hulk brain took over though.
Yeah, but
And you can tell that
that-
he really be mad.
That's what happens in Thor Ragnarok because he's been Hulk so long.
Right, he done took
he
over.
wasn't
Banner, right.
Right. But he was able to turn back.
Right, but and obviously he's able to control it
Right.
now to the point where he don't even have to go back to regular Banner.
Right. So jump back into that. We finally figure out that Clint has his moment where he goes back and it works. I think he brings back the glove. That's how he figures
Yeah,
he gets
it's,
stuff back. And they do it. I love the little montage. Obviously, them going and walking up, and the Captain America speech is really good.
Yes.
It's
That
really
speech was
good.
amazing.
That
I
speech
was like, I
was.
want to get up there.
You see Iron Man's face. Iron Man thinking this is the moment that we should have been had a couple years ago.
Yeah.
This is the moment we should have had a couple years ago with everybody,
Yeah,
not
but
just
we
us.
didn't talk about the scene where they're talking about time travel movies. They name like almost every
Every
single
time
travel
travel movie.
They mentioned Terminator, even mentioned Star Trek. It's funny.
Right.
Star Trek is another
Time after
like,
time, wrinkling time,
Wrinkling
some
time,
kind of time.
I sometimes think here come Paul. Die Hard. Oh, that's
Wait, that's not one.
Die Hard. Bro.
Where you coming from now with that?
I would have lost it if they would have said Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
I would've lost it.
Damn, that ain't wrong.
I would have wrong if they would have said that, but that's another thing. That's another problem.
hit no Marvel.
That's another problem. That's another problem.
They could have added that in, I guess.
I don't know. That's,
No.
that's a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
That's a little too on the nose. But
You would have been like, ah.
like this is another problem most people have in theory because the rules that they set that kind of doesn't really make sense.
Yeah,
Like,
they
you
really
know,
did. They really did. When they went back in time, they really messed up a lot though.
Yeah, but that's why they said they was gonna go back to those point of times and put the stones back.
But Thor did something stupid. He took the hammer.
That's why I said that. That's what
But
he
then I
said.
thought in Thor the Dark World, that scene where the hammer's going through all those different realities and stuff, maybe that could be this moment happening. His hammer goes. We don't know how long the hammer was gone.
Yeah.
So that's when he goes to the future with the other Thor.
Yeah.
And that's when it comes back and the young Thor gets it again.
Yeah,
And that could be like a thing.
That could make
Because it was
sense.
going through a whole bunch of realities. You don't know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
maybe that could have been a moment.
going back to that, this is where we finally figure out they're about to go into the comic realm, and I love the look of it when they're going into the comic realm. They go to four different. They go to three different timelines. They go to in 2014. They go to two different planets at the same time. They go to the first Avengers movie. And I love that they show the shot again of them going in a circle. I said that I was like, man, that's just so right that they did that. It felt like Back to the Future Part 2 the whole time I'm watching. Like this is like Back to the Future Part 2.
Yeah,
like
that's
literally
how I felt.
going back to see themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Reenact these moments.
Yeah. That's what I thought about too. I thought about that as well.
What about that scene where Thor was drunk? He was just sitting there knocked out asleep.
Yeah, they're like, is he asleep?
asleep?
And you hear the point
His
of
head is
pretty
dead.
sure he's dead.
And he still was sitting there looking drunk.
No,
Glasses
it's
on.
rat the whole time he's talking about EP. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? We need to stop calling it the stone because it's not a stone. It's more like a little goo liquid thing. You know, so we can stop calling it that. Like really, bro, it's a stone, bro. It's a stone.
He even called it a stone right after.
Yeah. He's talking about Jane. You know, Jane's an old flame of mine. You know?
Right.
We're not together.
Yeah, we're not together. And my mother's gone, and it's just.
He was
He
like,
was a mess.
he goes through a lot.
He was a
He-
mess,
he-
bro.
He got dragged through the mud.
he lost half of his people, bruh.
Twice. Because he lost the people that died
On the
and
ship.
who got snapped.
Then right after it got his
Right.
shit back and Thanos wiped them all out on the ship.
Man. So,
Yeah.
we like I said, I really want to jump ahead. We finally figure out that all the stones are where they need to be. We find out 3 stones were in the same place at the same time. It's funny to think. I thought about it. I said, yeah, she's right. Because the scepter, the tesseract, and the mind stone were in New York at the same time. We just didn't know
The time
stone was there because they obviously didn't talk about it at that point in time.
They really didn't talk about Strange.
Right. But we finally figured out the Ancient One was there helping them the whole time fighting.
Yeah.
Because you see her hitting some of the ships and stuff around the area. Hulk goes and confronts her, and I love that they do the thing where his soul jumps out of his body from Doctor Strange. And this is where we finally first see Banner as Banner. We don't see Banner as Banner after this scene.
Right.
After that.
The first time we ever see Banner.
Right, as himself.
He still did a good job as a
Yeah.
very
Man, what was
listener
he about to do
too.
to her though, man? He walked up on her like,
Yeah,
I
that's-
was
yeah,
he
I was
just like
like,
grabbing her?
yeah,
What you
Tell him what's going on or nothing. Like, what's wrong with you?
He said, I just
Think
got
about it. You know the spell is on there. He was not just gonna grab it.
That's probably gonna burn his hand or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
He
I'm glad
gonna
she
get
was
hurt.
calm. I'm
Yeah.
glad she was calm.
Alright, we going back today. We going to I'm gonna talk about the teams. We got Captain America, Iron Man, Ant-Man, and Hulk all together. We got Hawkeye and Black Widow together. We got Nebula and War Machine. We got Thor and Rocket together.
I was still like, why was them 4 together? But I forgot them the 3 stones that was all together. That's the reason.
No,
I was
what
forgetting.
they did is they you talking about Hulk and all that?
Yeah, it was on the Hulk. You said
He went
Hulk,
for the time stone.
Iron Man.
Right, Hulk went for the time stone, and then Iron Man and Cap went for
No, Iron Man and-
Iron Man,
right,
Cap,
Iron Man,
and Ant-Man
right.
went for both stones at the same
Right,
time.
obviously I had to get the
Cause-
Tesseract and
Right. I love that hope. That's why I understand people saying the first 2 acts are slow. This is where it really picks up.
Yeah,
this
right.
really
Right.
picks up. Because a lot of stuff happens.
that's why I don't understand how they're saying it was slow and they really jumped right into time travel.
Because
Yeah,
people, when they go to
yeah,
these
right.
movies,
Like
they just
Iron
want
Man
to see
came.
action.
Yeah,
They
right,
want
that's what
the
I'm
action scene.
I'm
They don't care about the
not-
story.
I'm
That first
understanding.
hour go by so fast. When I'm saying once I see him in the Pond Rush, I'm like, damn, we about to be close to the end. That's the first my first mind says, like, oh, we
We're
getting
coming close.
to the
Yeah,
end.
we're coming close.
We're getting
Once
close to
they
the
bring everything back, you have to know that's it.
Yeah.
They
I didn't
basically
think
the
they
whole
were-
half of the movie, they're showing them inside of the different time zones.
Yeah, right. So I you know how I think each Russo brother, I don't think Winter Soldier did the same thing, but they like show the title cards in front of the thing. I was waiting to see when they're gonna do that, and they finally do it when we get to the different time zones. Like they show New York, 2012, Asgard, 2014.
Yeah, right.
They show the different places in this different
Right.
years. So like I said, I'm going back to where we can talk about. I don't want to talk about what they made. I want to talk about each second separately. So I'm going to talk about the 2012 part.
Right.
We see, like I said, we talk about the American ass part.
Yeah.
And then that we get the Cap on Cap fight.
Yeah,
That shit was so raw.
They
Man,
said there's a deleted scene they're gonna have a Thor on Thor fight, but I think that'd been too much because
Oh no.
Like this
Thor
Thor is not the same Thor we know.
He would have got his ass.
He would have got his ass dogged.
That would have been a nasty scene.
And I kind of think the Captain America was kind of dogging our Captain America because you got to think about it, it's been so long since they've been in battle. It's been 5 years.
That's the younger Cap.
Yep. That's the
That
fresh
Cap.
Cap.
That's
That's the
Cap.
fresh Cap.
That's the
Get ready to
Cap.
go.
Ice
He's
Cap.
like,
You know what I'm saying?
and he's smoking
Hell
too.
yeah.
So
And he think it's Loki, so he was trying to beat you. You ought to get you.
and another thing is that Captain America's been through a lot because like he hears his own line. He's like, yeah, I know. And then when
That Bucky line.
he got it on himself because he did it a couple times.
Yeah.
In Civil War, when he heard Bucky, he stopped and stalled.
And then he got his ass beat.
No, he
obviously
didn't have me, but
he
he
lost.
kind of messed up a certain situation that
His
could have happened.
sensitive side
Right.
came out, right?
Because Bucky's always been that soft spot for him within the whole thing. That's why Civil War really happened because that's his best friend.
Yeah.
You know.
He saw him die.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah.
if you want to put it that way, he saw him die
Yeah,
in
he
his
saw him
face.
fall,
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell? You know what I mean? You can stop it. You can help it. You can't do nothing. You done.
And
So-
then he wakes up 70 years later.
You know?
He finds out
Yeah.
his best friend
He's
was there the
a
whole
terrorist.
time.
They find out he's a terrorist.
That's crazy. So
Oh,
we get back to the scene. Like I said, we're in New York, and Hulk is talking to Ancient One, talking about how he wants to do what he does, and she's explaining that if you take this time stone, the reality is going to be terrible. We can't defend ourselves, and he's saying we're going to put the stones backward if we once they do it. And I love the line when he says, "So if why did Doctor Strange give the time stone why would he do it?"
Right.
And she said, "Oh, he used the time stone to figure out what to do."
Yeah.
So that's why she's willingly gave it to him because he didn't do it for no reason.
Yeah, maybe he
It had to
wished
be
he
more
was
Yeah,
minded,
Doctor
but
Strange is
obviously-
meant to be the
The
best
rest of us.
Right, yeah.
She already knew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
five years too early.
He wasn't even made yet.
He was
still regular. Yeah, he still was regular. Yeah, he was still.
But I thought Doctor Strange took place during the entire
It
MCU.
really does. It takes place.
When does his movie actually start then? Because Winter Soldier, they say Stephen Strange, he had to have already had it before 2013.
That's why I said so. It had to happen
See,
before Civil War.
I think
So that's-
that was different. They was talking about potential, not actual super beings. See, Doctor Strange wasn't a super being at that point. I think Doctor Strange takes place between Age of Ultron, Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, and Civil War. It takes place within that time frame with the movie because it's like 3-4 years time jump between that whole film.
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
she gives up the stone, so he gets the time stone. Back in Avengers Tower, I love the line where he's looking at himself within another Iron Man suit, and he jumps off at the same time where he gets thrown out the window, and he's like in the first Avengers movie. He does the exact same thing. I never thought we was gonna get that again. That was freaking awesome. So the plan was Ant-Man was gonna be inside the case. He's gonna get out of the case and give Iron Man a little heart attack to get the stone. And I love the line where they're like, "We need a medic," and Iron Man's medic. We need some help.
Right,
Like, we need some help. So
You
you don't try to sound like himself.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You a cop. You a cop, so you should be over there trying to help him out.
That's another made me
You're not
think of Back to the
doing
Future
it.
so much. Regardless, they made fun of Back to the Future, but it made me think about it so much. 'Cause, like, there's certain times maybe when they interact with each other, when they really supposed to interact with each other. That's why the Captain America thing worked so well because he thought it was Loki.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, I got Loki. He's like, I'm not Loki because he had the scepter.
Yeah,
That's kind of
the
getting
case too, though.
Scepter.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
The elevator scene. You talk about the elevator scene.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They referenced
I thought he was about to go ahead and fight.
Me too.
obviously, Right?
I
Yeah, I
thought
thought
he was
so,
the
too.
dog.
We thought he was about to have another thing.
No,
Captain America, when he went to
Remember he went into
Oh,
the
yeah,
elevator?
yeah, yeah. When he had
The
the
scene,
the
yeah.
same scene that
I
happened.
thought they were gonna do it again, bro.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm ready for
I was
it.
waiting
Me too.
yes.
I was
I was
ready
waiting
for it.
for like
Oh.
before we do this. Anybody want to get out? I was waiting for that line so much, but he kind of
knew it.
flipped it on
But
him and said,
remember, because he already knew, he already been in that predicament.
but he knew they were Hydra. He
Right.
already knew they were
That's what I
Hydra.
say, because he already been in that predicament already.
Yeah.
So he already knew, like, let me switch it around, made it seem like I'm with them.
Yes.
Let me switch around and see if I'm with
so that's
them.
how they able to walk with something. I love when Ant-Man, Tony tells Ant-Man, like, man, they're shield, but they're Hydra. We just didn't know. He like, they look like bad guys.
They do.
Because even the guy like Crossbow, he looks evil. He doesn't look like a bad guy.
He looks like he wants somebody's spot.
Yeah.
He looks like he wants to take over.
Yeah.
He said he was the one that said, "Cap, we can't let you get the scepter."
Yeah, right.
I'm like, damn,
Right.
why are you talking? The dude's
Right.
right for
Right.
Like, so he,
So we like I said, he ends up getting the scepter by flipping it, saying Hell Hydra to them to kind of counterfeit that. We get the Captain America fight. the whole thing with what happened with Iron Man is that they mess up.
Yeah.
They make Hulk take the stairs.
Yeah.
And another thing, what you said, why didn't he just jump?
Dude, he's gonna just jump
Yeah,
right down,
jump
and then
from
Bow.
high.
down some stairs.
Just jump down, bro.
That's the part I didn't understand.
Why would you walk down the stairs? Why would you walk down the stairs?
That's what I think were the moment they were supposed to fuck up on.
Yeah, maybe it was supposed to happen. Yeah, because it's funny because Hulk comes in and just literally destroys Iron Man. Like, he literally destroys him. He just knocks him out of the park. And Loki ends up getting the Tesseract, he disappears. And,
He already said, I just got my hand smashed by a Hulk.
Yeah, I love that. And then I love Ant-Man is going off, repeating himself for some reason. Obviously,
That's probably like
because
a
he's
time
mad.
limit.
Yeah,
It's like
it's got to be something with
time
time things. He's like repeating himself, and they feel like he's not doing it on purpose.
Right.
It feel like it feel like him being in time frame making him do that.
Yeah.
And we finally figure out there's another area where, because they talk about they don't have enough pin particles. They don't have enough pin particles to get there and back, not to do all this time travel stuff. And Iron Man figures out a way. Oh, there's a time where the Tesseract and pin particles were at the same place at the same time.
How did Tony know that though?
His father.
My guess, something with his dad.
Yeah.
He probably
He probably maybe a picture or something. Or,
Yeah, it had to be something.
Or he probably was snooping.
yeah, just
Yeah.
He probably was snooping.
But no, he wasn't alive at that time.
He probably was snooping. He don't tell him what his dad.
You talking about
When he was alive.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Say like he was born.
or maybe
He probably was one of them nosy ass kids. Your dad
he
is a
found his
military
dad's
base.
old files or
Right,
something.
you know what I'm
just
saying?
like, oh,
Right,
Tesseract,
right,
oh, man.
But or maybe when the first Avengers movie when you get the file.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
That's
The
where
first
it's
Avenger
in
movie.
there,
Right. The first Avenger movie. Right.
Maybe you figured out then.
Right.
Because so they end up going back to 1970 and figure out the Tesseract is there. We get a lot of good moments. We get Tony talking to his dad. We get Captain America's looking at
his life.
looking at Peggy. Like
Yeah.
there's certain things that when I saw that I said he's gonna go back. He's gonna stay there.
Did y'all think the end of the Spider-Verse when Iron Man hugged his dad at the last moment? That's kind of like what Miles did when he was Spider-Man. He hugged his dad. It's kind of like, why are you hugging me?
Yeah, because he had that same moment. He's like, you give me a hug for what? I don't even know you. Like, he technically didn't know him.
Yeah.
And I love that. I didn't watch the Agent Carter show, but there's the guy who plays Jarvis. He's in the TV show. So that's like our first hint that certain characters switched over to the movies. Obviously, they de-aged the actor that actually played Tony's dad. He's older than that. They kind of de-aged him.
Right.
Yeah.
He looked pretty good though.
Yeah, he did a good job.
They
They aged
looked
the hell out of
They
him.
they de-aged him too. I love the line. He's like, he's like, is this Hank Pym? Like, yes, you called me. You called me, yes. He's like, we got a package for you. Like, okay, bring it up. You're like, I can't. Isn't that your job? Like, his hey, yo, shout out to Michael Douglas, man. They got Michael Douglas in this shit. That's crazy. And then, I guess Cap tried to get him out of his office. He got the pin particles. He grabbed more than he really needed.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
A lot of people don't notice that he grabbed 4. He didn't need to grab 4.
How many did he need?
Grab 2.
Two?
You could
Remember,
just
just for
him
him
and Iron Man to get back.
He did it. He actually did it smart though.
That's probably, how he comes back.
Right.
Because he can go wherever he wants to now.
Exactly.
He could go back to the 1940s. I think that's where he went. He went back to the 1940s.
That's how you able to go back.
Yeah.
That's how you able to go back.
That's why everybody. That's why Hulk was saying he missed his time jump because he wasn't doing it from the beginning. He already did that what he needed to do and left.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He already did what he needed to do.
He kept that. That's how he did it.
Like I said, within all that, we finally figure out they got both stones. They go back. Jumping into Asgard, we got Thor and Rocket together. Thor is going through it. He finally sees his mom for a while. They sit there and have a talk. I love this little talk they have. It's pretty good talk.
Beautiful.
Rocket gets the ether from Natalie Portman's character, and that was really Natalie Portman there. They reshot that scene. That was really her.
I said that's what I'm saying. They brought her back. I like that. They brought her back.
That little scene.
I like that. They brought her back.
I don't think there's no way that the angle they had. I don't think that's the same angle for Thor: Dark World. Cause they put Rocket in there.
Right.
So I think that's a reshot. She is back. They obviously put her in the credits.
Yeah.
Even the scene Rob Redford, all that stuff.
They
brought everybody back.
That's what I said. That's what I liked about it. They brought at least characters that we
That 10-year picture that they did, they had everybody there. Everybody was really there.
Yep.
Like, wow.
So
it's crazy.
Like I said, we finally figure out they get the ether, and Thor gets Mjolnir and brings it back time. Another thing that kind of made me upset, like, so he just screwed his younger self. He just screwed that guy. He took his hammer.
Right.
Going back to where they went to, Morag to get the Power Stone. We had Nebula. This is where the plot kind of happened. Brings Thanos back.
Twist,
This is where they bring back Thanos because
They're in the same time frame.
Nebula and the Nebula from 2014 get linked,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how we see the memory of War Machine talking about the stones, and Thanos is like, hold on, what's going on here?
Right.
And he looks in to figure out that this is another Nebula from another time frame.
9 years into the future.
They bring back Ebony Maw. They bring back all the Black Order. Because I was kind of upset that they didn't get they do in Infinity War. They really didn't. So they kind of bring it. It kind of didn't really get they do in this movie. But it's good to see him.
He got a big ass army though.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
got a big
yeah,
ass army.
yeah.
He still got Gamora, Nebula, the Black Order. He got the fucking Jatari.
Yep.
He got those little
Those are-
cockroach
yep,
things.
yep.
He got a
Yeah.
lot.
He got a lot. He got a lot, bro.
He got the flying things.
Yeah.
He got hella shit.
Yeah, he got a lot.
And
You
then
gotta
he
think
also
about even,
badass himself.
He got he a badass too. Yeah, he dogging
You
everybody
see some
too.
of the army from like Guardians of the Galaxy. We had some of them guys too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Ronan's another part of his,
right,
his team.
Right. Well, I'm kind of upset Ronan wasn't there. That'd be pretty dope if he was there. But he wasn't with them because he was gonna. It's funny because people are upset that Gamora switched over, but it's like no, this is before Guardians.
Yeah.
She was gonna take that
Right.
stone and go away.
Yeah.
She wasn't gonna bring it back to Thanos. She was
Right.
gonna take that stone and leave. She
Right.
says that in the movie.
Did
So
she
people are
want
getting
to give
upset.
it to Collector?
She was gonna give it to Collector, right?
Okay.
So, like I said, we go to Morag and Black Widow and Hawkeye goes to Vormir to get the Soul Stone. I'm gonna stick to just Nebula and them because obviously this is the big plot point. Like I said, Thanos figure out that they're trying to change something that I did in their future.
Obviously, he sees what happens. He sees
the
himself.
big one.
Yeah. He sees his old self and he sees his old self die and he's like, man, that's the destiny fulfilled because I did what I need to do.
Yeah, so
There's
now
no
he
point in
so
me being
now,
alive
so
anymore.
now he figured out what he needs to do
Right.
to stop that part.
Right. He finally figured out he needed her to get to that Nebula and get to that they get the stones. So they get the stone and Nebula gets stuck and she gets taken and that the younger Nebula switches and goes back with our Avengers.
Yeah.
Man, that scene where Star-Lord gets knocked out just for the
Yeah,
punch in
yeah,
the head. I'm
yeah,
like, damn, you
yeah.
can't
He's a war machine. He's a human though, and he's really
Yeah, but he still got that god.
That
shit.
time, yeah, that time.
He
He
still got
don't.
that godly energy.
He hadn't
It's like-
unlocked it though.
Yeah, he did not.
Yeah,
like
no,
the
yeah.
very time.
In second Guardians, he actually unlocked it because he had the power to
Yeah.
unlock it.
Right.
So
That was funny though. He was
I
dancing,
love
like,
that. Like I
hey.
said, another thing from that made me feel up Back to the Future. You see it from a different angle.
Yeah.
Because
You see him
singing
sing
it.
it.
To us, it didn't sound good, but he was
Your
singing
love.
it.
Like, he's just saying it.
He was just dancing. Why you dancing?
And then all you see is words to be like, wow.
So he's
He's
an
an idiot.
idiot.
He's an idiot. Like, he's an idiot.
So like I said, we end up finding out that Nebula get taken. That Nebula goes back. Are going into Vormir. This is where things get dark, you guys.
We go back to Red Skull. He's like the to be honest. Okay, I want to go back to Infinity War. I thought that was literally death.
Me too.
Like I'm like,
Me too.
oh shit,
Me too.
they're actually doing this. And then again,
I looked at
It's
Jeff.
death.
he basically is.
I thought that was death, but it's not the incarnation of death in all the comics. It's a different version.
That could have been how you fell in
is.
love with her. That would have been a nice nod.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of. It's funny because I didn't think that's too comic booky.
But
like,
I'm glad-
like someone like him, he don't know who that is.
Yeah.
He don't know who
Lady Death.
the Lady of Death. That's basically in the comics. Lady Death is the infamous of death. It kind of made me thought they was gonna bring back Hela because that could be that part of death. She's the goddess of death.
Yep.
But Thanos is so in love with her. He does what he does in this movie to impress her. He literally
It's
kills.
just
I don't
for
think
her.
I don't think they change it. He wants to kill everyone.
Yeah,
It's not just
just-
half. It's everyone
Yeah.
in the comics.
Oh,
They
that's
kind of
dope.
change it for the movies.
He's obsessed. In his movies was different. This Thanos in the comics is he's obsessed with balance.
Yeah.
He's obsessed with just the world is everything's not infinite. It's
Yeah.
finite. Everything is not everlasting.
Right.
We have to cut off half to survive.
Yeah, right.
That's his whole theory.
That's how he kind
That's
of
what
changed
Mad
the
Men.
comic book.
Yeah.
Comic books. It's funny because this Thanos we get is kind of more like the comic book
Yeah.
Thanos because he's ruthless.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. He's
Talking
out for
about
blood.
the Thanos that we got right now.
Yeah,
Endgame.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that's the Thanos that's cocky.
Yeah,
He's
this is the
everything.
Thanos
This
that
is
don't
the
give a
one.
F.
Right.
He's sitting there and it made me think.
Obviously,
I was talking to
making
John
man
and
rain on his own troops.
we was talking about the different Thanos, and this is basically the Guardians Thanos when he's talking to Ronan saying,
Yep.
"I'm gonna score the universe in your blood if you don't give me what I want."
Yep.
That's that Thanos we get in that now. So
There's a lot of stuff Thanos hasn't happened yet. He
Yeah,
hasn't
right.
lost any of the Infinity Stones.
Right,
He hasn't even gone for him
Right,
yet.
right.
He had one to give to Ronan.
And he had one that he had
No,
one
he definitely
that
gave it to Loki.
Loki.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, he gave it to Loki. So he was just passing them out.
Exactly.
I got time.
Because he knew he can use Loki to get the stone. He could just take the stone from him. That's
Yeah.
my guess what his plan was. Because you can bring it to me, but I can just kill you. Because obviously he just choked him to death.
Yeah,
I just choke you and
That
take
would
the
have been 3
mind
in his
stone.
possession already.
Yeah. And I think that was kind of a retcon though.
Right.
They really didn't say that it was the Mind Stone at first until like
Later.
we know we can go forward with the Infinity Saga, so
Yeah.
let's make that the Mind Stone. Because
The
remember it was the scepter.
Scepter.
Remember it was blue. It wasn't
White.
gold or whatever the
That's
color
what
of the Mind
confused
Stone
me,
is.
yeah, about the first Avengers.
I remember back in Age of Ultron, when Thor was making Vision, there was like that. No, it wasn't that Vision. It was when he was in that pool,
Yeah.
and he got that vision, and
Yeah.
it shot through every single stone,
Yeah,
going through
then
everything.
you see
And when
it,
you
you
break
see
the
it,
Mind Stone,
yeah,
it turns yellow.
Yeah, right.
So it's like I guess it's like an encased, like just like
Yeah.
the that's
That's
right,
basically
an
what it was.
encased.
It was encased.
It was encased.
And
Everything encased.
it might have been a thing too.
Mhm.
Thanos might have did that to kind of trick him, not knowing he had an Infinity Stone.
Yep.
He might have.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If Loki knew he had an Infinity Stone, why would he do what he did?
Oh, he thought it was a scepter to control
Exactly,
people.
And it's
Right.
crazy.
Exactly.
That's why he
And
used
it's
the
crazy.
scepter.
Because he
He
used
never
the
went
way
for
he
the
uses
stone.
it.
That scepter has the same thing as the Mind Stone because
Yeah, right.
he mind controlled people.
Right.
Remember
That's
when
what the
that-
limitations of power. He was
Limitations.
harnessing it.
Mhm.
That's why he gave him the scepter.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So going back to that, we finally figure out that if you guys didn't see Infinity War, when you get the Soul Stone, you have to sacrifice a soul that you love.
Yep.
And
This
it already made a coincidence that Black Widow and Hawkeye had to go because if
Yeah,
it was
both
Nebula
love each
and,
other.
and War Machine, it wouldn't have worked. I love the little toss-up they had trying to figure out who gonna sacrifice who.
Yeah.
And it ended up being Black Widow, and it kind of surprised me. But
Just she got this movie coming up.
yeah, but then another thing is that I've seen some of the trailers, and there's certain scenes that they
She
didn't
not
show
there.
with Hawkeye, like
Yeah.
when he's in the red tunnel and when he's
Oh, you saw, oh yeah, that's a trailer
You know,
stuff. I didn't see a trailer.
so
It's
you
a
know
messed up.
I've seen a
Yeah,
lot
stop.
of certain scenes I kind of hit me, and I'm like,
Okay.
I know it's not gonna be Hawkeye.
It didn't surprise me because really she really didn't have nothing really going on.
Yeah,
She really didn't have no, like, she didn't have no
thought
family.
She thought about his
She,
family.
yeah,
that's
she,
why
she,
he
didn't,
said
she didn't have
it's
no
not gonna
family.
be-
The only family she had obviously was the
The
Avengers,
Avengers, yeah.
and she really didn't do anything to get the stone. So she really was to really do sacrifice herself to get a stone, just to make sure that everything was lock loaded.
It's kind of sad that it was Black Widow though. I didn't want to lose her, but I wanted to lose her in a different way.
I would think I would think at this point she done enough.
Yeah.
She done
It's
enough.
not even that though. It's that like it kind of makes me upset because if they do an A-Force movie, she's not gonna be there.
Yeah.
So we think.
True. I mean, they can always do a lot of different things. Now,
They did time travel. I mean, anything's balls to the wall.
yeah, true.
I mean,
True.
shit.
True. All right, going back to what we were talking about. Okay, well, all right.
Now
Black
we got all
Widow
the
sacrificed
songs,
herself.
we got
They all came back, and the reaction that we find out Black Widow had to sacrifice herself. I love the scene there by the lake, and Hawkeye is literally going off on Thor, and he's like, "Man,
You go.
it can't be enough.
you
You
go
get your
to
hammer.
hammer,
You go talk to the red guy."
I felt him when he said that. He's right, because ain't nothing undoing that.
Yeah.
That's done. We literally did what we needed to do. There's nothing to change that though.
Yep.
We did what we need to do. We can't change that though.
Right.
I mean, even Hulk's reaction, like,
Yeah,
he
they loved each other,
Mhm.
bro. That would have been like if them two would have went.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he loved that. They was together at some point in time. They was together.
Yeah.
No, wait, what did they get?
Yes,
Yeah.
Well, they wasn't together.
No, but I mean, they did their thing.
To
and
me,
they had this
to
happen.
me,
Yeah.
it was
They had
never
moments.
got to.
They never got to do it.
They never got to finish.
fix.
Yeah.
They never got that finish.
They never got to fix it because remember he just left
Mhm.
and he came back and he never
And then
resolved it
Infinity
because
War
of
happened.
everything that happened.
That was
You know?
after-
Even the
after-
5-year time jump.
Yeah, no,
Look how everything that happened.
Because that was after even the point when he left. Where he left, you never seen him again.
Yeah. So Thor Ragnarok.
Then he came back. Obviously, he couldn't change back to
Yeah.
Thor.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So now they figure out okay they got all the stones and a lot of people are getting upset that Iron Man was able to develop a glove. And I said, no, it wasn't just Iron Man. You had 3 geniuses
Yeah,
in Rocket
yeah.
to develop that
Daimler.
glove. It wasn't just
He was
Iron Man.
actually from Nidavellir. He went to Nidavellir. Rocket.
Exactly.
Yep.
Rocket knows
So-
exactly what.
He know what he doing.
Exactly.
He's the one that helped Thor out.
Yeah, but I said that's another. You got 3 geniuses. You got Hulk,
Right.
Iron Man, and Rocket. Rocket is a genius.
Rocket
He
is a
tells
genius.
Iron
Yeah,
Man,
you
"This
only
is
a
genius,
genius.
work, bro."
Right.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Man, what?
He called him Ratchet. I love that.
It's funny. I mean, with Ratchet from what? What do
Ratchet
you?
and Clank.
That's why I get that. Hell yeah, but no, I
It's
mean,
funny because he's not a raccoon.
Yep.
It's
fucking
should have said Sky Cooper.
yeah, he should have said Sly Cooper. He should have said Sly Cooper.
But that wouldn't make sense because his name is not like that. It's
He
Rocket.
could have still said slide.
Yep.
Sly.
It wouldn't have hit everybody as hard.
No.
Nah, I'm glad he said
Well,
Ratchet.
maybe it
'Cause
wasn't.
Ratchet.
Maybe we just looking into it because we're really a game ass. Maybe
Yeah,
we're looking into it too much.
But I mean, I understand he said Ratchet. Rocket is a genius because remember in Guardians of the Galaxy, he created that whole. He made that whole escape. He's escaped five prisons. That's not great.
Great weapons.
He created weapons.
He was
Bro.
making something on the fly in the second one, wasn't he?
Yes.
Before all of the Ravengers
He
came.
made a bomb in a box, and he's like, "Why are you making a bomb? Just just to make one."
Yeah, just in case.
He said it's just in case things really get better.
He said, he said, "You don't want that." That's that's what he said. Like, bruh. Yes, yes.
Like I said, that's the one thing I was telling everybody. I was like, that's just a nitpick most people have problems with because, like, yeah, he can. I don't think he'll be
I
able
think it
to
was
be
made
able
of
to.
the same material though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with the nanotechnology as well,
Yeah.
it was able to indulge in the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, it went right.
And then they
It
built
went
that
right.
base
It went
with
right.
the
It
piece
went
around
right
the
perfect.
stones.
It went right
Mhm.
perfect. It went right in there perfect.
So they finally got the glove fixed, and they're all trying to figure out who should put it on. And Thor's like, I should do it.
You
No.
walking out of
No,
He
bro.
was stumbling on his feet.
He definitely is drunk at that
Then
point.
you gonna snap your fingers, and we're all gonna turn the bottle of liquor.
Yeah.
What
But
that could have been a book.
You know
That
what's
could've
funny
been
thing?
funny. That's
You know
not-
what's the funny
But
thing?
if Thor put
Do
it
you
on,
not
he
know
could have
what?
had that
Do
moment in
you
the
not
comic
know
where he
what's
loses his
screaming
arm.
through my veins?
Yeah, he loses his arm like when
Thor?
Thor does.
Yeah.
And he gets his golden arm, his
Yeah.
golden encased arm and shit. That could have been that moment because it burns
That
the arm.
would've been
That
dope.
would have
That'd have been
been
dope.
And in Guardians 3, he could have got like a new arm or something.
Man, that'd have been dope.
Like Rocket built him an arm.
And, that would have been wrong.
Yeah, Rocket built him an arm.
I
Like,
think about that.
yeah.
Remember the part where he was like, "Do you not know what's coursing through my veins right now?"
It was there.
Cheese
Cheese
whiz.
He was like something.
Like,
He's like, I can just imagine that. You're eating a lot, my boy. You've been drinking, eating a lot.
that's a beer belly. He was drinking.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
bruh.
He
You
was
see all
drunk.
the beer that he was losing.
Like, figure out Hulk says he's the one that can do it because his gamma radiation flowing through it. I'm the one that can stay alive and do it. So when he does it, it kind of like damages him. I think it damaged him the most because he was trying to do the impossible.
Yeah,
he was trying to bring back Natasha.
Yeah,
And he
trying to
couldn't
bring
do
back
it, so I
Nat.
think that's why it was hurting so bad because people are complaining again
Yeah.
that why did Tony just put it on and Hulk was almost on the verge of screaming like he was screaming like
Hulk?
Mhm.
Well, yeah. Okay. That is something.
so. But I just thought like he was just trying to do.
Too hard.
He was trying to bring that back because
But it was raw. Like Iron Man had a whole suit on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So he had the
True.
suit protected him for
True.
that
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's
Right
one
after
time.
he snapped, he was done.
But
Yeah.
you see,
That's when it burned.
he was
That's
seasoned
when
up.
that's when it
Seasoned up.
fried.
yeah, you see
That's
it
when
when
it
it's
fried.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So I
You
think
see-
but I
you
think
see
at that
half
point
his
in time,
face started going
I think he's
backwards,
going
too.
through pain. I think at that point in time he just accepted it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm about to die. Snap. Yeah, I think he just accepted it.
Yeah.
We're going a little ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
But Iron Man, Hulk puts it on. I love this scene where Captain America's like, hold on. Are you good? It made me think about Captain America First Avenger when Steve is screaming and they say, and Peggy says, shut it off. And he says, no, I can do this.
I
And
remember
think
that.
about
Mhm.
that. Like, hold on. He's making sure he can do it, and he said he's okay.
You heard him say, "Okay, I'm gonna say I'm okay."
Right. He ended up snapping his fingers, and yeah, we get the phone ring, and it's Hawkeye's wife calls him.
See,
And I
that's how
sat
you know
there,
everything.
I'm
like,
about to say, but during that whole event, Nebula's in the background.
yeah,
pushing the coordinates in.
Right.
And
And
all
always
you-
Nebula is
yeah.
bringing everyone
Mhm.
back from that time, bringing
And
Thanos,
Thanos and his army back.
How did she bring the whole ship like that?
That-
That thing shot through the time. And it
But he was coming.
Yeah, it was getting bigger as it was going up.
Mhm.
Right?
So
It was all about shrinking.
Yeah,
It
finally
shrunk
figured
and
out,
then it
like I said,
expanded.
he snaps his fingers, and the Hulk looks up and he sees Thanos' big ass ship shoot hella missiles down this
I'm
ship.
not gonna lie, bro. The moment
moment
when Ant-Man or Paul Rudd's like, guys,
I
I
think
think we did it, and then you see the scenes, boom, bro.
He was like, damn.
Damn! I'm like, shit! I'm like, Ant-Man, oh no!
Everybody focusing. Don't tell me this is
I'm
it.
like, shit.
Don't tell me this is it, right? Or something. It can't be it, though. It can't be it. If you see it, you see Ant-Man getting smaller.
Right.
That's
Oh,
it.
okay,
He's getting
okay,
smaller.
okay,
That's why
okay.
he's
When he wakes up, he's under the rock.
all the rubble.
Okay,
That's why
okay.
he's so small in the
Okay.
rubble. Because I think the suit has a defense mechanism. If it gets hit,
Yeah,
it
it's
gets
smaller.
smaller so he can stay protected.
Okay.
That's
Perfect. Yeah, right.
So obviously,
It's cool.
the whole Avengers,
Okay.
we're at the best part. We're at the best part.
Woo!
I don't care if nobody says
This is the part where it gets nasty.
this is like a whole movie within itself.
Yeah,
I swear.
bro.
The
I swear.
ending of this movie.
I swear, yes it is.
I saw everybody say, yeah, this first. If you want to say it's slow, but when you get to that third act, you gonna think that first two parts was worth it. Bro.
Yeah.
I sat there and
Yeah.
said, man, this movie is so rewatchable.
We
It's
didn't
crazy.
even go to the bathroom.
No.
It's like Thanos knew that they were coming for him. 'Cause he just
Yeah.
sat there. He was like, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
But
He
remember,
said
when
that.
he
Yeah.
saw the Nebula's memory, he called them Avengers.
Yep.
He called
He
them
did.
Avengers. He said
Yeah.
when
Avengers.
Gamora said called them I guess what they call us
Terrans.
Terrans. He said Avengers.
Mm.
He said that because
Right.
he knew exactly who they were because of obviously 2012.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That did just happen, yeah.
right. Now what happened?
Well,
2
2
years
years,
ago.
yeah, 2 years.
But he ain't gonna forget that. I mean, they
He even knew
destroyed
who
Iron
Iron Man
army.
was.
They
Right.
destroyed
Destroyed
Iron's
Iron's
army.
army,
Yeah.
Got rid of that motherfucker.
They nuked this thing. They nuked his army. So like I said, that scene right there where we get
They flipped a piece of his arm.
That made me wonder. Is that ship he's in? Is that the ship from when the that wasn't the same ship when
that's
Tony
the same. That's the same ship from
Thor
Infinity
Ragnarok.
War.
or
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok, right?
The ship that he destroyed is a different ship.
Okay.
Obviously, Thanos wasn't on that ship.
Okay. I was
that's,
wondering.
that's the arm. That's the
That's-
that's
that
the army
was
that
the,
he gave
the
Loki.
Tari-
That's the army he
That's
gave
he
Loki.
gave Loki to take him out.
Okay.
Right.
That's
That's
the, he gave Arn, he gave Loki whatever he needed to go do.
Right.
What he
Okay.
needed
Right.
to do.
Alright.
So they was holding all those troops.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the different ship. Cause I rewatched and I saw it. That's not the same ship. So like I said, the Avengers headquarters is destroyed. Everyone is all split up. We have Rocket, War Machine, and Hulk together. Hulk is literally holding up. There's actually a comic book strip with him actually doing that. That's
Yeah.
from the comics. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But
He's
dude-
holding up all the Avengers on rocks. And I seen the comic book panel. Somebody pointed it out.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Right out of
scene,
the comic.
He was
the
only
light,
one shoulder though.
Yeah.
all
He
of
was a
them
Yeah.
collapse like that. I'm like, bro, don't die now, man.
Right.
Like,
Yo, I was
this
thinking
dude,
that
Rocket's
too.
like, I'm stuck, and this dude worse like, can it be? Just he's like, get out of this. He's like, get out, I gotta get out.
They helped him out. I said, oh no, dude, come here.
War
He
Machine
can't
can't
walk.
walk.
He
He
can't
can't
walk.
walk in his
He can't walk. That's why I said he
Can't
cannot walk.
walk.
I said, so why right now? I said, why does that have to happen right now?
Come on,
He literally right back. Now they got it.
Right.
That was the fuck though. I said, this got to be some bullshit. Okay.
Yep.
I
guess this is what we need to
So they about to die. And all the new Avengers about to go.
I'm like, no,
Oh.
I was thinking, like, don't die, bro, not now.
Oh,
Y'all
man.
gotta have your
Wow.
moments.
Alright,
It's a gotta have your moments.
So we get the scene where we see. It's funny because Thor is literally already just standing there. We see Iron Man and Captain America get out. And I love the line where Iron Man said, Cap said, "What happened?" He said, "When you mess with time, it messes back, bro." Go see. So they walk up and they see Thanos literally sitting there, and like I said, we get the line where Thor's like, "Man, let's kill him properly this time." He literally just goes ham. He actually goes to
Look
the
like go to the
North
regular.
God.
He don't go to the regular stuff. He actually
He
goes
like
to the
owning
God.
him.
Yeah,
He goes to God. I really think they should have kept his iPad.
That's
what-
They
Bro,
should've kept his iPad.
I swear, when that I
He got a new eye.
Yeah, but
I
they
think they should
shouldn't
have
have.
kept it because in the comics he has that.
Yeah.
And old man
Then that
Thor,
arm
he
thing,
has
he would've
an
been-
I know,
iPad.
bro. It would've been. They might do that in Guardians then.
Yeah.
They might say that for Guardians. Cause
Yeah.
he might. Who knows? In Guardians,
I
next Guardians.
don't want him to be fat.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's the one thing I would.
In the
They could have
But in the next
work out.
Guardians,
Yeah.
he'll probably be a whole new Thor.
People thought that he was gonna change back to the regular self, and he did.
He should have. That would have been epic,
But that
bro.
showed that he could have did it the whole time. Then.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
you
don't
want to be like that. You want to be in that soaking moment. You're just like, fuck it, I don't
Yeah,
care.
right.
Yeah.
That's basically how he was.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just ready to kill this guy. That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking too. Like he don't give a fuck about that weight shit. He know he's still the god of light, bro. Like he still can do that lightning shit. He don't give a fuck. He can fly still.
So we get the epic shot of the Holy Trinity walking up on Thanos, and they go in on him. And this
But
it's just,
they
I sat
kinda-
there like a kid at a candy store.
Yes,
Man,
yes.
this is
I
crazy.
said this
bro.
being.
Thanos,
I said
he's
that's think about it, he like I said he's the younger Thanos too.
Yeah,
So it's a
yeah.
different Thanos than we seeing from Infinity War.
Yep.
That's another people are saying. They was like, hold on, how come Thor couldn't take out Thanos in this movie, but in Infinity War he threw Stormbreaker out, full blast on the Infinity Gauntlet and hit him in the chest. Like we said, this is a younger Thanos. He is thirsting for blood. This is warrior Thanos.
Yeah.
This is not.
See, he was ready.
Infinity War, he was
He had no armor.
He was
He
had
calm. He was
everything,
cool.
bro.
He
He had
was
his helmet and
collected. He was
everything.
set on to do something. This Thanos finds out he did something, so he's in it to win it now.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Nope.
You know, even like the scene where, like, I know I'm jumping ahead, but like when he tells Corvus Glaive to rain fire.
Yeah.
Fuck my troops.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah,
You know?
we gotta win.
So, like I said, we get the epic fight with all them fighting. Tony gets knocked out, and Thor is literally on the verge of about to get a Stormbreaker put in his chest. And, bro, when Mir lift up, I ain't gonna lie.
Mir.
I'm not saying Rob, I don't care.
That's how Darcy said it.
I don't care. The hammer.
The hammer.
I'm saying when Thor's hammer comes, which is I thought it was Thor from another time frame. I thought.
Oh, you thought?
I thought Thor came back from 2013. I thought they was gonna do that. That's why I thought they was gonna do the Thor fight. That's what I read. But that wasn't it. It was obviously Captain America. And bro,
His
the way
his face and the music. What's up? I said something.
Thor said,
You that nigga. That nigga said, I knew it. I said, you that nigga. You that nigga, Cap. You the nigga.
And another thing is, I think he's always been able to do it. I just think he didn't want to take the shine away from Thor. Because even when he lifts it, he goes, yeah, okay. He doesn't even like, get upset or anything.
Because he knows that he can do
okay,
it.
you know?
You know
So like he does it
he
here.
probably tried it one day.
It's
passed it,
it's
just-
so worth it, man.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, bro. I almost like I screamed. I screamed like a little girl when this scene
That's
happened.
I shouted in that theater. That's my nigga. That's my nigga. Right there. My nigga. I'm sorry, yo.
When that happened,
Hey,
bro,
that was one of the best scenes ever because he started whipping that thing.
he was using it
Like Thor.
and a lot
I
of people,
swear.
that's another thing people were saying. Like, how was he able to use
Lightning and
and
everything.
stuff?
Dude,
If you
that's
watch
Mjolnir's
if
power.
you watch the first Thor when Odin gives the tells the hammer, whoever the redeemed worthy also has the power of Thor.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's gonna be able to use
Yeah.
that hammer the way Thor uses it.
yeah.
And
Like,
he's been
every
teaming
time.
with Thor for how many years now?
He been watching him work that hammer like it was
My
nothing.
boys
Yeah.
whipped it around, uppercut him. He used the shield and the hammer at the same
Yeah.
time.
Ding, ding.
That was hard. That was hard. He said some bing, bing. I said some oh, and then the shield came back to it. He could have been doing this the whole time, juggling on the right.
But obviously it wasn't enough because we get he obviously vibranium isn't the toughest metal. It's the toughest metal in the world, but
Toughest metal in the universe.
Thanos got a stronger metal. He
Yep.
broke that shield
that
like it
shit.
was nothing. It's funny because that's another callback.
You heard. You seen his face?
Yeah.
Then he says, "Oh snap!"
He's like,
You saw his face when he actually hit it. He
Yeah.
said something.
He cut through it. He cut straight
Cut
through
And
it.
it was burnt. It was on fire too.
Yeah,
It was singed.
So
Yeah, he was sparking that joint like. He trying to break that bitch. Like, I'm getting up like this shit.
Captain America's on the ground, and of course Thanos gotta talk like the evil villain he is. And it's funny, like, bro, you sitting there talking, why don't you just do it?
Right,
You
you're right,
You
you're
keep
right.
talking to him,
Right,
but the line makes sense though, because he's like, man, after all the pain and stuff I've done, I've never made it personal, but this time it's gonna be personal.
Right.
I'm about to make sure I enjoy doing what I'm doing.
Right.
So we get, and then we get the epic shot. I want this as a
That was the last one I
poster.
loved.
I want this as a poster where you see Cap facing off against the armies of Thanos, and just the way it's shot, like it's
I gotta
so
watch it
beautiful.
You might
And
have to
you
see
see
it
all
again,
the
bro. We gotta
troopers,
see it
bro.
again. I gotta
I ain't gonna the way Captain America just kept walking towards him. He is the ultimate beast. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He don't care.
And I was
That
waiting
shows
for
them
him
making
to say it. I could do this all day.
No,
That's what
I
I thought he was gonna say it. I
Yeah.
thought he was gonna say it. That's how I wanted
I
to
mean-
say it. But I know he's not because he already been said it already. He's the ultimate beast. He do not care. He's like, I'm gonna tighten this up. I'm doing whatever, bro. I don't care.
And then all you hear is,
I was gonna just basically come up with him like again. Captain America's such a beast. Like he didn't even stay down. He got right back
Got right back
up.
up.
He just laced that shit right back up and just gave him up like I'm not done. I'm not backing out until you are dead. And that's what makes a hero. I swear. Like
I think that's what made him more worthy
That's
than
what makes it
anything.
more worthy.
That's what made him more worthy.
The right fight, you
Yep.
know.
Yep.
And then obviously we get that. Steve, are you there?
Right, we get that cap.
oh, he was
Cap.
That cap, yeah.
Cap.
That cap, this is you there? Cap.
Did you
And
just see
he
the
said,
back
on your
line?
left.
Bro,
On your left.
I said, on your see black.
I told you, bro. I lost my mind when I saw that shit. I swear, I
It was a
was
whole series.
I
like,
came a whole
like,
fucking
man.
theory with that shit. Because I swear, I was with him like a week before. I said, bro, that would be the rawest so if Doctor Strange appeared at stuff, he just said, "Oh yeah, I brought company," and just did this. Oh, we saw the portal open up, and everybody just flying out like, "Let's fucking go!" Some shit like that. And then even though it was more dramatic, like, oh, he's on your left, you just see Black Panther, then you see everybody coming out, Spider-Man, everybody. That made it a lot more better because swear. Falcon being with Cap for these past movies and siding with him made it so much memorable. Made it so much awesome. And I'm like, shit, this is giving me tingles, making my jaw drop, giving me goosebumps. I swear, this is a comic book movie.
I'm still getting goosebumps thinking about it because that whole scene.
Yes,
we never thought we were gonna see them ever again. We never thought we were gonna see them ever again, and then we see them all together.
You know Howard the Duck is in there?
No, he's not.
I swear to God.
Where? I gotta see it now.
Howard the Duck is there. Howard the Duck is there when the Ravagers come out. He's literally behind him. You will miss him.
I gotta see it.
I've seen him a couple times, so I didn't catch him.
Everybody, bro.
He was right there. I said, look at Howard the Duck. Are you serious? You would miss it though. Obviously, it's another Marvel character. You probably don't know who he is.
He was in Guardians.
He was in Guardians. He was at the credit scene of Guardians.
Yeah.
But
Oh my gosh.
just the whole, just everything.
You just see I Am Groot and
Winter Soldier
walk out like, nigga, what we ready for this shit? This ain't nothing.
See all the Sorcerer Supreme, all the
Everybody,
all
bro.
Black Panthers people,
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah, that's the part I love the most because when they needed them.
Okay.
Valkyries came back.
Yes,
Bro.
She was on Pegasus.
Oh my God, man.
Valkyrie, all the Valkyries. I was like,
Yeah, they came back.
wait, that didn't make no sense because
Yeah, all Guardians.
It was great.
They probably came from New Asgard. She was probably training some more people.
Yeah, she had to. She had to. So after that, then we finally get it, bro.
Avengers!
Assemble, bro.
You see Cap? You see Cap? You see him put his arm out before he said the Avengers. You see his little arm. Assemble! You see Black Panther? Everybody just take over.
Ant-Man, dude.
Yes. No,
That's the best movie ever, bro.
Before that, Doctor Strange said this. Is that everybody? You want more? Do you see Ant-Man come out like, yeah, that's awesome. You want any more than that? And they're coming over like, yeah. We're Hulk and everybody. We're gonna bring everybody like,
Did y'all notice that War Machine suits kept changing throughout the movie?
Yeah. He has a new suit from the suit he had prior.
Mhm.
This is a different suit. 'Cause remember, I think that's
But
what
his
he had
suit-
got damaged.
Yeah.
The suit he had got
I
damaged.
think he got a new set. He got a new suit from the suit that he got from
Who
underwater.
knows how he got it, but
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's not the thing like Iron Man, he just comes, right? If
Yeah,
gets in
he
the suit,
should.
just comes.
He didn't have the encasement on his chest.
Yeah.
That was just like his suit kept evolving each time.
Yeah.
It's true. Then he had like the Iron Patriot suit at the end.
Mhm.
It was like blue, white, and silver.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Bro, seeing Pepper come in as rescue.
bro.
That was one of the hardest parts.
I'm sorry.
I said, I didn't know it's
You
serious.
don't-
So you see your wife, and
Bruh.
you didn't think she was going. You didn't think you were gonna see her in that bitch.
I was literally like losing my mind in my seat when I'm like, they decide to bring rescue in. This is what I know. They go all to the wall. Bring everybody.
Bring
Everybody.
everybody.
No, everybody.
Bro, I said they're going to Howard the Duck. They're trying to bring in everybody.
I'm mad for everybody. It's everybody.
I was waiting to see Sylvester Stallone's character. I was waiting to see him, bro. I was waiting, like, where are they at? You know? The old Guardians. I was waiting to see them.
Hell no.
I was waiting to see them. Like,
Oh
where
yeah,
they
they
coming
come
from?
All right.
back. Yep.
So, like I said, we finally get to everybody. We see everybody doing their man. We see freaking Ant-Man punch the hell out of that thing.
He did punch the hell out of that thing,
Like,
bro.
just everything.
You just see
bro.
everybody coming together. Like, I was telling myself, I said, they don't have it. They really don't. I would say like the Avengers and themselves, they nobody have a chance with them.
Yeah.
'Cause they really overpowered them. Y'all just creatures. Y'all whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what the fuck they got going on. They can beat your ass. They can dog your ass. They is supernatural. They gonna beat your ass.
The best moment I think
I ain't got no chance.
the best moment I ever seen like, for a character in that movie, like all the characters, was probably Wanda. When she went up to Thanos and she said, "You take everything from me," even though he looked at her, he was like, "I don't even fucking know you. Who are you?" He said, "I'm gonna fuck myself." Yeah.
Right.
She went straight there just fuck
She,
you.
man, she
Oh, his armor.
She dogged. I mean, everybody. She dogged in the
was
most.
about to
Yeah, she dogged in the most. She destroyed it. She taking all his armor, all type of stuff. She was doing most to him.
And it's funny. This is the type of Thanos that I wanted to see in Infinity War. But I realized when he had the stones, every time he got a stone, he just got more powerful.
I think that Thanos in Infinity War, obviously he was much older, but I think at the point he was much wiser. He understood exactly why he was doing. That's why, like, half the time he's not killing nobody just to kill nobody. Even though there are scenes where he's killing people, but like even like he could have literally killed the Avengers if he wanted to, but he literally brushed him away. You know, you go ahead and get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. He could have killed Thor way. Exactly. He could have snapped Thor's neck right there and he let him go. You know. That's why he could have did a lot of stuff.
He could have been like he could have like everybody else.
Yeah. He turned them.
Yeah, exactly.
He turned them into mushers.
Exactly. He could have killed all the Guardians and took Gamora. That's probably one thing we didn't talk about. Gamora ended up switching sides with the old Nebula, and they killed the young Nebula.
You see Hawkeye? What the fuck is going on?
After Hawkeye done had the gauntlet, and now this part they're literally playing football with the gauntlet.
Black Panther was like, give it to
me. And you know that's a reference to Civil War when they first introduce each other. And he says, "Hi, I'm Clint." And he tells me he don't care. He calls him by his name.
He said, "Clint."
Oh, now you care now.
Give it to me.
And
Black Panther's why. Bro, I seen bro. Dude, dogging his suit is like an awesome ass suit, bro.
He's way more powerful.
He probably could have put on the gauntlet.
Yeah, that's one problem I have. His next movie, bro, is gonna be amazing. I know it, because the Black Panther was amazing. You see him in this movie?
All these
the next ones are going to be awesome.
When Spider-Man goes through Tony Stark?
When he came out, this is before the whole fight.
He's like, yo, the scene where Iron Man and Pepper Potts are literally circling around.
Yes!
Any scene that they were showing them the Avengers are fighting was amazing. Because I would never thought I would see this. I would never see this. I would never see where Captain America and Thor are fighting. He's holding Stormbreaker.
Yeah, remember,
you give me the bigger one. Yes!
And you see Cap run away. I think this is also when they started probably hot potato with the gauntlet. The one scene I'm glad they showcased because they say like, oh, women in Marvel don't get a lot of shine. They just said bring everybody together. Bring all these women together to dog all these
asses. She came up.
She said, put the gloves on. Everybody, we got her. This dude Peter was like, he saw all his like aunts and sisters and shit. Like, oh, they got me. I got protected. Oh, thank you. Just go ahead. I'm gonna stay back.
It's all about Captain Marvel come out of nowhere.
Yes.
Destroy the motherfucking ship.
Yes.
That came out like a fucking, what you said, a shooting star.
Yes, it came out like a damn.
You see Iron Man like, what are you shooting at? Something's in the atmosphere, man. Just gonna say, show up. Me and this nigga like, bro, what the fuck? I swear, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was dog. That Rain of Fire was dog in there. I ain't gonna cap. Even Spider-Man. Spider-Man couldn't get out of it.
Yeah.
He was trying to save himself. All of a sudden, dude, she saved the day. She got it. They would all probably would have been destroyed. They would have been destroyed after that if she wouldn't have came. Going back to the A4 scene, bro. Like, man, when first you see, I love what she came out and said, he introduced himself as, hey, I'm Peter Parker. She's like, hey, Peter Parker, you got something for me? She didn't tell who she was. She didn't even say who she was. He said, he don't know what she is.
Yeah.
Oh. That's why he introduced and said, I'm Peter Parker. I'm Peter Parker. I got something for me. And then he like, I don't know how you're gonna get through that. And then everyone, when y'all comes out, you see Koye, Shuri,
everybody
come out of nowhere.
Pepper in her face, bro.
Everybody, bro. Women of Marvel, bro. The women of Marvel, bro. Like, yes.
Nowhere. I really think they really gave us that. Just so we can see our reaction, because I think it's really getting a good positive feedback. Yes. So maybe it's giving a hint. Maybe we do need to do an all-female Avengers movie.
That could be.
We need to see it, and it kind of made me mad, or not mad, but sad that Black Widow wasn't there.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only one that Pepper, but like she was the first woman Avenger. She was the first woman Avenger for it. Right. So, but I mean, obviously, the payoff is good.
What if they would have showed multiple Ant-Man and Wasp? Like Michael Douglas got into the suit and he was being Ant-Man again.
Oh, you talking about bringing him
that kind of moment, yeah.
What?
No, old school Ant-Man and Wasp.
I would have took that.
They could have done that.
They could have did that. They could have definitely did that. really
all
big
they're gonna
guy.
be is small.
That's all it is.
Small.
They're gonna have
But,
to. Oh man.
All right, so we like I said, we get the all women's thing.
Yep.
They're all trying to get through it. Thanos figured out a way. I think he destroys the van. That's why when they
Yep.
Yeah, they gotta find the band. Like he's had that moment where he's like, "That's not our only time machine."
Yeah. Right. you get the good scene where she calls Cap,
Yeah.
and he looks at her like, "So you call him Cap now?"
Oh.
That's a reference to Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah,
that's what she was
Yeah.
looking at him like this. He was like, "I'm calling him
Yeah.
Cap now too."
Yeah.
He flew away like shit.
Yeah.
Because obviously he earned that. He earned that.
Yeah.
Because he was the one that came with all this anyway.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say he's dumb, but he's smart though. He came with all this thinking that we should do it.
Yeah.
He was the whole idea.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm still alive. What's up?
I understand, but your nephew was crying really heavy.
Cameron? Who? Cam? Who? Cam?
Yeah.
Go deal with Cam.
I know. If he crying for no reason, he gonna get a whooping. Tell him that.
Oh,
So
so
I don't deal with that crying. He's too old to be crying.
this is what we deal with in the black
Yeah.
hole. But
Deal with it.
going back to what we was talking about, we like I said, we find out that we got the time machine, so that's where they kind of trying to put the gauntlet there. Thanos destroys it, and now they're all trying to literally rush to get each Avengers coming in to fight them.
Yeah.
And you get Captain Marvel comes, and then here comes Thor,
He's
and
about
then
to
you
put on the
get
glove.
you get Captain America trying to help Thor, and that's people got upset that like why couldn't he fight him with both hammers? And then you got to think about Thor hasn't been in combat for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
He's been a drunk, he's out of shape.
Yeah,
That's
he's out of
why. I really hope we get back. I think Infinity War. Thor was the best Thor in my opinion. Thor was just such a bad. I recently watched Infinity War every time when he comes back to combat, gives me good
Said,
every
"Give
single
me
time.
Thanos."
Like,
Yes,
I-
bro.
And he was
Made
taking
it
them
up.
ships like Captain Marvel.
Yes,
he was
bro.
running through those
He was
ships.
going. He was doing it, bro. He was doing it.
If Thor was at full power in this movie,
Yeah.
he would have been able
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
Him and Captain Marvel
Oh,
would
no,
have
Captain
been
Marvel
together.
would-
They would have been
And
unsubtle
Doctor Strange
horrors,
too,
bro.
though. Doctor Strange would have
Yeah.
been dominating too.
Yep.
They sidelined himself. Well, he sidelined
He silenced himself because the water started coming in. He said, "I'm gonna stop the water.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
keep
okay,
fighting.
dude.
I got
But he
this.
knew what his job was. He knew what his role
Y'all
was.
keep fighting. You
You know what I'm
know."
saying? Then we get the scene where Tony comes back.
He's like,
and
"Is
tells
this it?
him,
Is this it? Is this what I'm in?
He said,
I
"If
can't tell you."
It
won't
won't happen,
happen.
you know."
Yeah.
So they finally figure out everything is going on, and then like I said, I love the scene where Captain Marvel's trying to take the glove off. He gets the glove. There's a number of times he puts the glove on. They take it off when you get the glove, and Captain Marvel's literally holding the glove. And it's kind of made me think of the scene from Captain America and Thanos when he's holding the gun.
Yeah.
It made me think of that scene.
He talking about he want to play the game. That's why he probably
He's
crying.
crying because he wants to play the game.
No, but he said he misses mommy. But obviously he said he missed mommy. But I'm saying, no, what's the real reason?
Oh, you want to use that?
Mm-hmm. I told him. I said, don't use that as an excuse because you want to get your way.
Yeah.
Cause he's like, I want to play the game. I said, how the fuck you gonna play the game?
My game ain't on right.
How is he gonna play the game?
Nope.
Yeah,
He has nowhere to play
Nope.
right now. We're not even set up to play the game.
Nope.
We doing this right now.
Nope.
Ain't no worry about that. We're going back to the Avengers.
Back to the
Right now, we
Yeah.
gotta talk about they did play football with the gauntlet and everything.
Mhm.
That's had to go. I'm talking about Captain Marvel's holding the gauntlet and he headbutts her.
Oh, that was
And
the
he
hardest
doesn't
part.
flinch.
You saw her
Doesn't
face?
flinch, bro.
She do this.
And goes up with him, and then only people saying, "Oh, she got beat." He had to beat her with a power stone.
Yeah.
He held the power stone and punched her. There's no way she was gonna
She was trying to take
Well, that's
the
in
glove
survival,
off.
but there's no way
She was
wasn't
trying. She
gonna
trying to take the glove off the whole time. She can't get it off. Like she trying to
She was
get
bending
that
his
bitch
fingers
off.
back. She
Yeah.
was bending
She
his
trying.
fingers
She
back
trying to
break it.
Right. She trying to get it off.
So, like I said, she gets knocked out, and then we get the infamous shot of Doctor Strange showing Tony. This is the one part right here, my guy, and he realizes it's got to be me. I gotta put the gauntlet on. So, like I said, we finally get the final toss-up between Iron Man and Thanos,
Yep.
and people are complaining that saying like, why did he feel the gauntlet, feel the stones go off of it since you feel it when you put it on? And I don't think it works that way.
Yeah.
I don't think it works that way. I think it doesn't work.
I think he always think he still has. He think he has the power.
I think it's all
I think he
mind.
has. I think he still think he has it in his mind that he think he's about to win. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
So we find he ends up he the stones and he says the infamous line, "I am Iron Man," and snaps his fingers and then all the
It's gone.
all the army is
But you see
disappearing.
that big ass thing about eat rocket, bro?
Yeah, bro.
That's
We're
what
about to
he
get
was
destroyed. So
You stay trying to shoot at it too, like.
You see Ebony Maw in the background disappearing. You see
That was sad one. That
you
Corpse
see all his
We didn't
all his
big
main
dude called the bigger dude.
Call Up City.
When fucking Ant-Man stepped on
Yeah.
him.
You see Okoye takes Call Up City and Call Up City, Corvus Glaive,
Right.
and stabs him and like turns
Well,
him
you actually
over.
see at the end, what's her name?
The
Proxima Midnight. She had him in her arms when she
Yeah.
disappeared.
Yep. That goes back to Wanda in
Yeah.
Infinity War, where she was holding Vision when she dusted.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
right time.
Damn,
That's the one.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
bro.
I'm
They
thinking,
did it, bro. They did it, bro. They did it, bro.
So, and I love this scene. It's kind of references from the ending of Infinity War 2 when Thanos sits down and kind of thinks about he smiled, but
I think he was just embracing it.
He just said, he just said,
he already
I lost.
Yeah, he already been going through
All right.
so much right that point in time.
time to die, and then he just fades away.
He was-
He said,
he
When
all
you
right,
saw Iron
was
Man with the
gonna be-
glove, he was just like,
Oh
oh God, man,
Man.
I lost.
I messed up.
Everybody was already
I
dying.
wanted to play the Menace to Society scene like, you done fucked up, right? You done fucked up, right? Like I said, finally figured out everything is disappeared, but obviously Tony couldn't handle it, and he gets one last moment with the most important people in his life, Pepper. You can say Peter too, because he was a big mentor and he was so upset they lost him. Rhodey and that's it. No, Cap doesn't give a moment. He's in the back with Thor crying when he finally gets his last breath. And I just seeing the light go out, like it's just that's when you know it's over. Yeah, damn. Yeah, man, it was crazy, man.
He said Pepper. That was the last word, Pepper.
Yeah. And that was the ending. We get a nice little funeral scene. We see everyone. They show everyone that's there. I love that they pan and basically do the different franchises. They basically just pan up the different franchises.
Yep.
This is the Captain America. This is they
this is
everybody.
Guardians.
You see, they bring back. I wish Nick Fury would have some lines in this movie.
But he didn't.
Because he's the start of it. If you want to go back to the first end credit scene of Iron Man, he's in the start.
He come to him, the idea of the Avengers.
Right.
I wonder how much he got paid for these two appearances.
Yeah, right.
All he did was get dusted in the first one,
Yeah.
and in this one he just
Stands
stands
there, right?
Yeah,
He
$2
gets the
million
credit
just
too.
to stand there?
They all get every character in this movie get a casting.
And that shows that he's been almost in every single Avengers movie.
Yeah, he has.
He was even in Infinity War, obviously, in credit scene. This one, obviously,
In
in
the
the
end,
end. That's crazy.
The only one he missed was Civil War.
Samuel L.
Yeah.
Jackson, you are considered one of the goats of this era ever.
He's a great Nick Fury.
He's been in a lot of movies.
Like I said, like I said, we get one of the touching moments. I probably made you sad too when Tony's daughter talks about she wants a cheeseburger. He's calling back to Iron Man 1 when he gets out of the cave. He said, I want an American cheeseburger. That's the first thing he said, I want an American cheeseburger.
Well, I didn't know that.
No, you probably didn't know that. I was like, do you know that?
Remember?
Yeah.
That's what made me
That's why,
cry.
yeah, because he was like,
Remember, she was never thought of.
Yeah.
No.
And that's what the time he was Iron Man, obviously. He was just becoming Iron Man.
Just give me an Iron Man.
And then it's funny the way John Favreau's face looked. He looks up and said, "Yeah, I remember that. Yup, And he just said, "I just give you all the cheeseburgers you want, man. All the cheeseburgers you want." We get a nice little moment with Wanda and Clint talking about the people they miss, talking about they know that everyone is back. Then we get the one of the biggest moments in the movie. Cap goes back to Return of Stones, but doesn't return. He comes back as old man Cap. They give Falcon the shield, and I think it's a good call.
I think to verify that you are the new Captain America.
I don't think he's gonna be called Captain America.
Well, obviously, but he giving him that torch though. He giving him the main torch. Like you will be.
But they gotta show
You're going to
Winter
be
Soldier
my.
and
You want to be in
Falcon.
my.
You got a show coming out. Winter
But
Soldier.
now that he's about to have the shield, it's like, are you going to change it to Captain America? Maybe he earns that title in the show.
Yeah, that's what I said. I would say he do. I would say he do because he do prove a lot that he.
Are they giving him the super soldier scene?
No, he's going to be Falcon. He's going to have a shield, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like it made me think about all the stuff that Captain America can take that he really can't. Because he has super soldier serum. Like he can wield the
That's
shield.
why I'm like, why didn't you get into Winter Soldier?
See, the only problem with that is
he has all the powers of Cap pretty much.
True, but he's a terrorist.
That's the reason why
He's a terrorist.
do it.
Considering
they're still, he's still considered as a terrorist.
Especially
That's why he's not even Black Panther. That's, I know. But yeah,
That would have been a good look, because I can see everybody would thought that he was going to be the next Cap.
Winter Soldier.
That's what I thought too. That's why I was like, oh shit, are we getting a pessimism where he's only Captain America?
That's what I thought too. To say goodbye or nothing.
Yeah,
Well, he didn't die, but
He just said,
But we know that's the point where he's saying no, that he's not going to be alive.
Yeah, obviously they said that in this line, don't do nothing stupid when I'm gone, because he told him that in the first Captain America movie. So you taking all stupid with you. Yep. Just everything. Just the one reason I'm not gonna nitpick the ending about Cap doing everything he did, like obviously, well, where did he put the Soul Stone? How he was able to do it one time when they needed all these different teams to do everything, you know?
But I'm just happy. But I think that was the reason why Cap was supposed to go back, because he was able to live through everything that he's been through with being in the ice, doing all this stuff like this. But he's really the only one that's capable to put every stone back to where he needed to be.
But that's why I'm not upset, because he gets his happy ending. He get that dance with Peggy. He gets to live the life,
and he gets to do everything he wanted to do.
You know, he
like
even
nothing
said
changed.
in the beginning, like, man, I went to the ice after I found the love of my life.
Yep.
You know, woke up 7 years later with, you know,
Nothing.
And he said, it's funny, it goes back to they not moving on. He
Yeah.
never moved on from that.
Nope.
Regardless of him trying to make a relationship with Sharon Carter, that was not gonna work.
Nope.
That's the niece of his
That he didn't even
love
know.
of his life, bro.
He didn't even know. So
Yeah,
he went to the funeral and see her walk up to say, "That's why I like you. That's why we got a connection, because you were related to my old bitch. You related to her. Oh, okay. That's where it come at.
And,
For real, that's where it come.
and
To the funeral.
and that's the ending.
yeah.
That's the whole ending, and yeah, it was. Like I tell everyone, I would say you need to go see it in the theaters, because it is an experience.
Yep.
But like I was talking to Nisha, and she like, I don't think I'm maybe involved in it, because I haven't seen it. Said it's gonna be, you might have a different preference from me, because I've seen every single movie. I've watched them numbers and numbers of times.
Before you continue,
You
the live stream button might have stopped.
froze. You might be right. My phone didn't ring.
I don't know. About to find out.
I was just thinking about that scene with Spider-Man swinging on the fucking pisses and shit
Yeah.
with the Infinity Glove. Damn, man, that shit was so wrong.
Is you still live here? It stopped.
No, like the picture is froze.
Oh.
Man, I didn't see that. I know I should have checked it. Oh no.
Oh, we're still going.
No, we still going. Heck. Yeah, we still going.
Okay.
I don't know, something on your phone.
Close that out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, we still live.
See, we still live.
Okay.
I
I was looking over to check.
You was looking at the
Yeah, I was looking at check.
We look raw right there. We did that. We all did at the same time. We all in raw doing it at the same time.
It's like we capture it slow though.
Look.
My bad, y'all. We looking at the screen, so make sure everything's okay. Let me refresh it real quick, make sure everything's okay. But yeah, I wanted to get into the rankings now, since we're at the end of the. We just basically just talked about the whole movie.
The whole movie, man. For how
There's still a
long?
lot
2
of
hours.
miss though. Like
Oh,
there's
so-
little things.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey. Or Thor, actually, Thor passed on. He said,
Oh, we didn't talk about that. Thor's
going with the Guardians, and he laid back where he said, "You're gonna be the king of New Asgard now because I
You can change a lot of things.
You can change a lot of things."
Change a lot of things.
I can see that being like a very
Him and Rocket have a really good friendship though.
They're
Thor and
good.
Rocket are really good friends.
What's going on? It's still frozen.
Yeah, rankings.
I'm gonna check and see if it's still live on your phone.
Oh, it's freeze, yeah. It says froze. It's funny because
It's still saying we live.
Dude, I think it's because you're low battery over here.
I'm low battery.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Oh no, that's it's just because the low battery screen was on.
So that's why it was frozen all the time.
I still saying live. I've been live for an hour and 2 minutes.
That's it.
Hour.
There we go.
Well, 100.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's working.
102.4.
It's working now
Yeah.
because it
That's
was
why-
on that screen.
Damn, so it's been that way the whole time.
Dang guys, well y'all, I hope y'all heard us.
Nah, but
I
they
think they
did.
still
They
hear
did
us.
hear us. They did hear us. But ain't no telling where it stopped at. Obviously, you see where it stopped at. I don't know where it stopped.
Right.
Oh, that's upsetting. Well,
That's the same with my live stream cut off on me.
what, last night?
Yeah.
Damn.
We was doing it's Double Money RP on GTA on Survivals.
Oh, okay.
So we was live streaming.
Well, I was on 20%. I'm on 20%.
Yeah, it says you're on 20%.
All right.
Rankings.
We about to hurry get into these rankings so we can end the stream. Since obviously I don't got that much battery life on the device. We're gonna go with you guys first, since you guys are doing top 5. You got your top 5, Avengers?
Man, top 5 for the MCU for me. Number 5 would be Avengers: Age of Ultron. Just because the movie from start to finish was just a rocket, or it was a roller coaster ride. I mean, everything that was going on. Like, that was the first scene. They did the scene where everybody was lined up. That shit was so long. Oh my god. The second after that would be Thor: Ragnarok. I just loved Thor and Hulk's relationship from the first Avengers movie all the way. We didn't really get to see that in between like the 2012, 2014. There was none of that. So I love Thor: Ragnarok. Number 3 would be Doctor Strange. I love the mystical world Doctor Strange brought. I love everything about that. Since Benedict Cumberbatch was cast, I was all for it.
Yep.
Doctor Strange is just so raw. Second would be the Guardians of the Galaxy 1. I loved how the team came together. That shit was so raw. It was organic. There was nothing like I've ever seen before. It wasn't cliche. They didn't do the thing where the man and the woman have to get together because they're on the same team. They were in jail. They came together just randomly. It was just like, man, it was insane. I love that movie. I love that. Number 1, I had a toss-up because I love Spider-Man. I'm like the biggest Spider-Man fan. Man, it's like, goddamn, Homecoming there. That's I didn't expect him to come to the MCU.
Yeah, that's
Iron
in my
Man
top
was in it.
5.
It was like, goddamn.
Yeah, that's
But then it's like, Endgame is here. It's like, So I gotta splice it, man. You got Endgame and Spider-Man Homecoming because both of those have huge, impactful moments on my life. And it was just, Homecoming, yeah. Both those 2 movies will be number 1. I gotta splice it. I can't choose. I can't choose.
Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah, I can't. Because Spider-Man, Tom Holland, and then you got Endgame, and that end scene. I just, and then it's like,
my number 5 would be Spider-Man: Homecoming. Damn, I forgot mine though, cause we talked about this yesterday too. I forgot for real.
I say you say number 1 was Endgame.
Yeah, number 1 was Endgame.
Number 2 was Infinity War.
Number 2 was Infinity War.
Number 3 was
Civil War.
Black Panther.
No, it wasn't Black Panther. It was
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier, and then it was Spider-Man: Homecoming. That's my top 5.
There you go.
Go ahead, Marquise.
All right,
That's
20.
fine.
All right, because they did 5.
We doing 22.
We doing all 22. All 22.
I thought this all out, bro.
We did this last year. I'm gonna just say it. I'm not gonna explain. I'm gonna just say it.
Yeah, we
22.
did it last year.
All right, here we go. 22. Thor: Dark World. 21. Ant-Man and the Wasp. 20. Iron Man 2. 19. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. 18. Incredible Hulk. 17. Iron Man 3. 16. Ant-Man. 15. Thor. 14. Captain Marvel. 13. Spider-Man: Homecoming. 12. Doctor Strange. 11. Age of Ultron. 10. Captain America. 9. Guardians of the Galaxy. 8. Iron Man. 7. The Avengers. 6. Black Panther. 5. Winter Soldier. 4. Thor: Ragnarok. 3. Civil War. 2. Infinity War. And 1. And all
the heavy hitters. It was like the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
Endgame.
Best one ever.
Endgame.
Sorry. Because I'm sorry, they are great. Like, watch all of them. They are all so great, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start. 22, Thor: The Dark World. 21, Thor. 20, Incredible Hulk. 19, Iron Man 3. 18, Iron Man 2. 17, Captain Marvel. 16, Ant-Man and the Wasp. 15, Ant-Man. 14, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. 13, Captain America the First Avenger. 12, Avengers Age of Ultron. 11, Doctor Strange. 10, Thor: Ragnarok. 9, Spider-Man: Homecoming. 8, Guardians of the Galaxy. 7, Iron Man. 6, Black Panther. 5, The Avengers. And it's funny because all these films kind of jumble up each other.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just say it in the way I read it here. 4 is Civil War. 3 is Winter Soldier. 2 is Infinity War, and 1 is Endgame.
Yep.
But like between Infinity War, Winter Soldier, and Civil War,
Yeah, those 3.
every time I watch that, say this is oh my god. Every time I watch each one of those different times.
But I think it's because, like, you notice these.
Shut man, Russo brothers.
Russo
man,
brothers.
You guys are so dope. That's all I'm
Y'all,
saying.
you guys are visionaries and inspirational, and you guys are like the idols right now. I want to be like you guys, bro. Like, swear. You guys made the best movies in the Marvel
They
franchise.
make $3 billion property.
Yes.
Y'all
Sure.
make
$3
great
billion
ass
movies.
peoples, bro.
Sure.
Y'all, these just great. I'm lost for words. I can't even speak it.
Yeah, right?
I can't speak.
My
I'm
cheeks
lost
are
for
right.
words.
It's not too much, man. Oh my goodness, like it's crazy to think like they directed all 4 of these movies. All
Yeah.
4 of the to most people is the greatest MCU
Oh,
movies
ever.
You know,
Yeah.
like
They're responsible for a lot of good memories.
yes,
A lot of good
yes.
memories.
Especially with this with Endgame and MCAP and all, and now like because me I was skeptical. When most directors stay on a project too long, I kind of get skeptical. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
you guys been in Marvel this long, you know, can you guys keep doing what you guys are doing?
Right.
And they have topped each single film with from Winter Soldier, from Civil War to Infinity War, now to Endgame.
Right.
Like
Y'all topped it. Y'all kept
like
y'all
them alone has done something that
Yeah.
most sites hadn't done. Because
Mhm.
most directors stay on one project, they don't it don't get
Yeah.
good, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of think about Raimi's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, that third film it didn't live up to the hype. You know,
Nope.
I enjoy it, but it's not Spider-Man 2. It's not Spider-man 1.
Yeah.
Most definitely. You know, I think.
the Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, I just think he stayed on that project too long. He
Yeah.
stayed on there too
No,
long.
I just think whoever gave an idea introducing Sandman instead of just making it a whole fucking about
Venom.
Venom. Yeah, they should just made a whole movie
They
about
wanted
Venom.
Sandman instead of Venom, though.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand why they do. Why would you want that? That could have been the next one. That could have been the next one.
I think Sandman was a good thing. I said they should have waited for Venom. They
Yeah,
should've-
yeah, that's
Yeah.
usually
That ending scene should have been
Right.
that when he screamed. That should have been
The
Spider-Man.
ending.
That should have been Spider-Man 4.
Yeah.
And Sandman should have been the end boss.
Yep.
Not
They
some.
had the scene right there, yeah.
Huh?
They did the whole Sandman
Yeah,
scene, just
right.
like a big
Yep.
monster.
That
right.
did it. But they did. You know, cash grab.
Yep.
Everybody going with Venom? Yeah, let's put Venom
I
again.
mean,
No.
it is. And before, well, I think Spider-Man 3 is still the highest grossing Spider-Man movie.
Yes.
So, I mean, until Far From Home comes out, because my guess it's going to hit $1 billion.
That's a-
Like,
yeah, still high.
but another thing is that we've talked about, Avengers kind of killed Shazam. It kind of helped. It kind of helped it too at the same time because for Shazam being so good, it made it more hype for Endgame. Because like, yeah, hell, Shazam now Endgame. Now I'm excited for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like even going back for before we
Rising
had,
Tide raises us all
you
ships,
know,
yeah.
like just we've been getting nothing but good superhero movies.
Yeah.
Even Spider-Verse,
Yeah.
Aquaman, you know, like we've been getting nothing but good
Aquaman.
superhero
That was
films.
great.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
good.
I
So
said-
good.
I said-
That's
Oh,
It's-
my
it's-
God.
it's not-
Aquaman.
see,
Wait
I was
till-
adding that, but that's
one of my top
even
10.
Venom. Like I even enjoy Venom.
Venom.
I did.
I didn't
enjoy
see
Venom
Venom.
too.
I
I
did.
didn't see Venom. Well, obviously the first part's kind of slow, but once
Yeah.
you get the symbiote, I was in. I was like, okay. I was in. Yeah, this is raw. This is raw. For real. But,
What about Captain Marvel? You like Captain Marvel?
yeah, I like Captain Marvel.
It was
It's
good. I
Even
like
though
that
it's,
too.
I think I got it low. I think I got it at what? Where I got it at? Yeah, I got it pretty low. But that's what's so good.
There's
That's
so
what's
many
so.
movies.
That's
There's so
another
many
thing. It's 22 movies, but I can't say not
Yeah,
one
I'm
movie on
kinda
this
in the
list
middle.
is really
What's
bad.
the top 10?
Like none
This
of
is
these
battling
none of
with
these
Spider-Man.
movies
Mhm.
none of these movies are terrible. That's
Yeah.
the thing is that all these movies are really good films.
Mhm.
Like even Iron Man 3, it's not a good Iron Man movie, but it's a really good film.
Yeah.
It is, you know, like
It's a Christmas film.
it's not a Christmas film.
It's not, but it's considered one.
It's themed in Christmas.
Yeah.
It's not a Christmas film.
It can be considered one.
That's like
but,
saying
um,
Shazam's a Christmas movie.
It's
I was
themed in Christmas. It's
I
not
was
a Christmas
themed to Christmas.
But,
They didn't-
yeah,
well, yeah,
man.
he was going to the tree though.
what Marvel has done is unprecedented, and I really do hope they catch Avatar. I mean, like I said, within the next couple weeks, they really don't have any competition until Aladdin comes out. Aladdin will
Yeah.
come out to the end of May.
Yeah.
They made
So-
$1 billion in a fucking weekend.
Right?
They about to make
And
one
they
like
made
four.
$2 billion within 2 weekends.
How long
They
did
didn't
the
think-
cycle
they
time
didn't
for a
think
movie?
they
Like
was gonna
6,
do
7
that.
weeks, 2, 3 months?
They didn't
Aren't
even
they
think they was
showing
gonna
Captain
do that.
Marvel 3
Yeah.
months later?
Yeah,
they didn't
Captain
even
Marvel was
think-
number,
they
it
didn't
was,
even
at
think
one
they was
time,
gonna do
it was number 2 in the box office next to Avengers Endgame. They had 2 Marvel films in the top 5. Like, and right now, Captain Marvel already made over $1 billion.
Yeah.
So,
They should be back.
another thing we ain't talking about is that Disney about to have potentially $5 billion franchises in this 1 year.
Yeah.
From Captain Marvel, from Avengers Endgame, Aladdin could possibly hit $1 billion too.
Oh, no.
Lion King. Lion King
Lion
could
King
possibly
might
hit
hit
$1
$1
billion
billion.
too.
Yeah, Lion King might hit $1 billion.
Star Wars, it's gonna hit $1 billion.
That's going to hit $1
It's
billion.
gonna hit $1 billion. You can't really count Spider-Man because that's Sony.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, if Sony can get that $1 billion, we're not getting Spider-Man back.
You know, another thing I say, if they do hit $1 billion, I think we're pretty good because with Venom making over $100 million, they know they can make another movie without. Well,
I mean, they only have Far From Home left.
Yeah, this is
and
their
then,
last film, right?
yeah, I think this is the last film. Then they got to do another contract. 'Cause he did 5 appearances already.
Right.
Talking about this Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Going on.
And that third film, it could be like, yeah,
So they
Tom
only
Holland's the
making two
third
films.
film,
So they only
but
making
this
two
isn't Marvel
films.
MCU.
Homecoming and Far From Home. That's only two.
I say to me, I would just give him one more.
Yeah,
You know? Give him one more film.
Give him one.
The only problem I have was that I really do think they just need to need a contract where they have both together. You know, you can have Spider-Man, but let us use Spider-Man too. You know, like especially when it
Have
comes
your
to
own Spider-Man and then have our
no,
Spider-Man.
like make them put like not that because it's gonna make it convoluted though. Because that means saying that that verse is with our universe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I really want to see Secret Wars and I want to see Spider-Man there. I want to see like Spider-Man dealing with all this other stuff like he's been doing with these past Avengers movies. You know, like seeing this movie made me so ready for Secret Wars. Like I'm ready to see that. Well, their version of Secret Wars would be knowing they have all the characters plus X-Men plus Fantastic Four. You know,
that's the one where the multiverses collide, right?
yeah, where it's kind of the whole thing is Beyonder comes in and it brings all the characters together to fight all the threats.
Okay.
Like all the baddies fighting all the heroes is made by one cosmic being called the Beyonder. He brings all them in. See, the Spider-Man animated series had their own section of Secret Wars.
I remember that. Yeah,
all them in. See, if they do something like that, I'm all for it, bro.
Yeah, I mean they brought like at least like one of the head people from each area.
Because in the cartoon they had Storm, they had Captain America, Iron Man, Fantastic Four, Black Cat, Spider-Man, and
you said Iron Man?
I said Iron Man already. They had like two of these.
They had the Fantastic Four as well.
Yeah, Fantastic Four, all of them in there.
Yeah,
so
they had all of them.
Right. And they brought in villains like Doc Ock, Lizard,
Dr. Doom
Lizard
was
was
there.
there too.
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom.
I don't think Magneto wasn't there.
No.
No, that was who Dr. Doom was, right?
Red Skull. They
Yeah.
brought in Red
Red
Skull.
Skull,
So
yeah,
Red
that
Skull
was-
was one of the bad guys there
Because
too.
that was what's his name?
Yeah, Captain America. So yeah, man. I think that is it. We're about to end the stream on that note.
Probably
already ended because my phone probably died. Did my phone die? My phone probably died.
No, but it showed the screen again.
Okay.
It's on 10.
10%.
But we're about to end the stream on that note. It might have been frozen because my phone. I was streaming from my phone. It probably was frozen because it had a pop-up screen on it. So you probably been hearing us, but you ain't been seeing our reactions. Obviously, I think I was hearing your phone in the background. I heard audio. So we'll find out if it does when the video uploads on YouTube. It's probably gonna take a minute because it's gonna be a live stream. So hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Let me know what you guys thought of it in Endgame, and go ahead and go spoiler free in the comment section. I don't care. This is a spoiler review. If they clicked on this video and they get upset, that's their fault.
It's like Spider-Man catching her, just playing with you. Never mind.
What?
No, I was just.
He was doing something.
Oh. Alright, so like I said, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please slap the like button, please subscribe for more. And we're out on this one, you guys. Peace out.